Yeah. 7 tracks, 7 chances. You blink, you're gone. This is the PHG World Series, Season 3. Strap in or get past. Lights on the grid, heart on red, foot down heavy, can't hear the dread. Ghosts in my mirrors, chasing my line. I carve that apex like I'm cutting through time. Rubber on curve, sparks in the dark. Every split second could tear you apart. Name on the banner, burned in the screen. I'm wide open, living on the lean. PHG World Series, Season 3, don't breathe. If you feel that fear, better turn that key and leave. We race on the edge, where the brave bleed speed. PHG World Series, only one crown, one king. 3 laps left, 2 fists tight. 1 bad move, lights out, good night. Say my tag when the replays roll. I leave rubber scars on your digital soul. Yeah. 7 tracks, 7 chances. You blink, you're gone. This is the PHG World Series, Season 3. Strap in or get past. Lights on the grid, heart on red, foot down heavy, can't hear the dread. Ghosts in my mirrors, chasing my line. I carve that apex like I'm cutting through time. Rubber on curve, sparks in the dark. Every split second could tear you apart. Name on the banner, burned in the screen. I'm wide open, living on the lean. PHG World Series, Season 3, don't breathe. If you feel that fear, better turn that key and leave. We race on the edge, where the brave bleed speed. PHG World Series, only one crown, one king.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the second night of qualifying, Season 3, Round 3 of the GT I got all the letters in there. I feel pretty good about that. I am joined tonight by the very wonderful and amazing Salamander, also the Mustang Chuck, and PHG Jersey. How's everybody doing this evening?
Doing good, T-Case.
Chuck, how you doing, bud?
Spectacular.
Oh, nice, Jersey. Oh, audio issues. So we will get back to Chuck when we get a chance. So this is round 3, season 3, second night of qualifying. We had a wonderful night of qualifying yesterday over there on Mr. Casual's channel. Looks like we already have quite a few drivers already having qualified, but quite a few more left to go. I mean, a lot more left to go. Salamander, it's going to be a busy night, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. If, history proves itself again, we end up having just as many or more people on day 2. Lots of drivers want to get as much practice in as they can, because we certainly know that this split qualifier is just as important, if not more important, than the qualifying you do on race day. So,
you guys got me now?
Drivers, it's going to be good. Yeah, Chuck, we hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, going to be very, very important. I mean, we saw 2 weeks ago, because last week some of us were having fun in Daytona. We saw that we had drivers not make any split. We had so many people showing up for qualifying that not everyone could make it. So hopefully, I mean, not that we don't want anyone not to make it, but it is nice to know that it is the top, everyone pushing their hardest, as it looks like Fernando B is ready to rock and roll along with Shaggy Dooster. So we're going to get our first bit of qualifying underway.
Was Shaggy not set a time yet? He hasn't. Normally he's the first one.
Right?
No, I think he was really trying to practice and get his squeeze as much time out of it as he could. But I think he's just kind of figuring, let me get it out of the way now.
Get it out of the way. Well, real quick, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Nastico Racing, P1, Mustang Chuck. Hey, I know you. We got Fernando B, a.k.a. Shaky Mark, who's on track right now. Slick, SHVR2, BK2, Johnny Boy, Aero GT. So I got to meet Aero in person last weekend and talk about a delightful human being. Big fan. Horn of Plenty, SC, Big Joe, Talon, Salamander. So thank you all for joining us, and welcome. Take a look at what Fernando's rocking as we see Shaggy's beautiful Alfa Romeo. Interesting. Chuck, you love Ferraris. Have you used this car yet?
That's very funny, T-Case. That's very funny. Yeah, no, I haven't touched it yet. I will only touch it if I have to for a time trial. And everybody knows that I'm not the biggest fan of Ferrari.
Okay, what about you, Jersey? I've only driven this car once in, I think, the time trial, but I haven't done any racing in it.
Well, I can tell you, it's odd seeing Shaggy in the Alpha, only because I would have pinned him in the 458. No doubt in my mind.
Interesting.
He does like to pick these cars like this that are usually slower, a little slower, but corner a little better, and just try to come out here and use the cars that nobody else is going to use. But the 296, I can tell you, I can't get used to it. I just can't get used to it. I don't know what it is. I think the gearing that just kind of messes me up with it.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much experience in it. I did just watch Super GT's latest video on him using this at the Nürburgring, and he did say that it has some while it is a quick car, it has some differences about it, for sure.
Tell you what I'm actually excited for is the new Porsche coming out tomorrow morning. I dropped out of Manu because I just couldn't get the pace I wanted out of the RSR, and I'm curious to see if the new Porsche GT3 race car has any more pace above the RSR.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see. I've been doing race B this week, and it's rare for me to just kind of play the game, not streaming, and I've been trying to get better at getting back into the Group 3 cars. And this week's race B has been my cup of tea. I've been enjoying, and I've been using the current 911 that's in the game.
Right.
Been really enjoying that.
So this first sector coming up here after the straight, what do you guys think? This first sector up here after the start-finish, in my humble opinion, is one of the most dangerous sectors of this track.
Oh, Fernando!
Fernando gets sideways. It just, if you don't hit this first, I don't know if you call it a chicane, but this right here, if you don't hit it just right, then you're going airborne and off into the grass.
Yeah, your setup through the first left-hander is critical to how much you can carry going into the next few turns before the tunnel.
Yeah, it really does. If you get that first bit wrong, the whole rest of it's going to go really wrong. I find this part right here, that the late apexes and then having the walls that kind of stick out a little bit can be troublesome, as this is probably one of the most important corner exits on the track, the longest straight on the track here, and you really have to push it and control that understeer, because it's easy to go straight into the wall right there. Shaggy Doo, his first time, a 151.7, not bad to start with.
Yeah, with these, since he's wanted to use Ferraris here with his mid-edge and rear tires, they really give you a lot of understeer when you're hard on the accelerator after. They really like to push that nose out.
Yeah.
Makes it really sketchy and scary when you're trying to exit with a lot of speed.
Yeah, really, really does. And I think that's a reason Shaggy's gone with this little Alpha that, in my experience, rotates very well. With that very short wheelbase, it's kind of easy to get it going.
Well, yeah, it's definitely it's a nimble little car.
Indeed. Coming into the pits, I'm assuming fresh tires, no fuel. Jersey, since you've already played your hand yesterday, talk us through your qualifying strategy.
There really wasn't much to it. It was pretty much just, you want to get out as quick as you can, because one mistake and you're not going to get that sixth lap. But you also want to burn as much gas. So what I was trying to do down the backstretch and most of the corners was just keep the RPMs up as I could, get one good lap in on lap 2, and then come in on lap 3 for tires, and then just rip it, because for some reason the first lap after your tires on the 296 still feels kind of slippery. It's that second lap, even though they're a little bit, it actually feels planted for some weird reason.
Interesting. I didn't get to do any practice around here for this one like I did for some of the previous races. Salamander, have you been in the lobbies at all? Have you been keeping an eye on things?
I have not, to be honest. Been busy getting some other stuff done in the background that I actually haven't gotten much track time lately. Even in single player, I need to get my butt behind the wheel a little bit more.
Don't we all?
Fernando's really going to pick up the pace. Looks like he actually he restarted after he spun there.
Oh, yeah.
He's only on lap 2.
Yeah.
This is his first flyer. And, I mean, he's gone purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mistake wasn't until later on. So if he could stay relatively close and then not touch up that mistake he made on the last corner, he should be able to at least get down in the 153s.
This sector coming up here too is pretty tricky if you don't hit it just right. You know, end up not having the right gear, you're gonna end up in the wall after this hairpin here. This sector right after this hairpin, and kind of that blind right-hander right up here.
Yeah, it's where
Yeah.
it becomes really tricky when you're trying to race somebody, because this is an area you do not go side by side. There's only one line.
No,
Yeah, as soon as you crest that hill, if you're under braking, that back end can come around on you.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty much any car, it's just that hill that you have to be going straight. So yeah, any side by side stuff certainly makes things far more difficult.
and then the exit right here for this chicane onto the front stretch. Come on, hold it, Fernando. There we go. $52.
There you go.
There you go. All right, not bad.
Go check on Shaggy Dooster.
Always chasing this guy's lap time, man.
Yeah, Shaggy was purple after the first sector, just by about a tenth. It's coming up on the second time check here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about the same. Slight improvement. I know you guys were talking about the Alfa Romeo. Last time I drove this car was quite a few months ago when it was a daily at Watkins Glen. And it was the meta car there. And I remembered it was one of those where it was fast if you could control it, but it was a hard one to control for whatever reason.
Yeah, wasn't that when they were forcing you? We were forced to run them on hards, right?
Sounds about
I think
right.
so. I don't remember that specifically, but yeah.
Yeah, because I remember these cars are really nimble, and driving on a controller, I mean, I could just pretty much hold down the R2 button, and I know I had to back off at so many different places doing that race because the hards, they just don't grab in this car.
Yeah, talking about twitchy cars and all of that, one of the things I'm really loving about my new Fanatec DD Extreme is what's that proprietary force feedback system that that Fanatec has? It's called Real something. Gosh, I forget what it is. Somebody help me out down in the chat. But I find myself much able to more able to catch slides and skids through the feeling of the wheel. It's great. I'm glad I made the jump.
All right, Fernando finishing up with a 52.452. Shaggy actually managed to catch his sixth lap. See where he goes.
Everybody's going to be on their final lap this time around, huh?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Fernando's already done.
Shaggy is down. Man down. Can he
Yeah, he's
out in this final sector?
Nah, he just had a little wall tap there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he called it.
Dunzo.
Yeah.
All right, so with those times, that puts Shaggy provisionally in P25 and Fernando provisionally in P32 out of, we've got 35 drivers qualified so far.
Come one, come all to the qualifying finale of round 3. Let's get a nice full one with some traffic and chaos.
Exactly what the drivers don't want.
Yeah, who cares about those guys?
I don't know about you, but I love the chaos.
Chaos is great. It makes for
That's how we get. That's how we get the viewers with.
gotta have that drama.
Rex get ratings, guys. Come on.
All right. So
You ever watch like the different replays they have, both in real life and the shorts we put out? They're always all the crashes, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People know what they like, and that's what they like. So in this session, we have Shaggy 2 in the 4C with a 151.714. And then Fernando BHR in the 296 with a 152.452. So, yeah, there we have it. First round of qualifying in the books.
Looks
need
like
to get
nobody
people
wants
to
to
come
jump in too quick.
Yeah, everybody getting that last minute practice in. While we wait for people to show up, everybody, please remember, like and subscribe to TK's channel. He does a lot of these broadcasts along with his own TK's Tuesdays. Come on back for more. We like to see that like button. And the more subs, the better.
I like turtles.
One of these days, I really need to jump in on your lobbies, TK. So I was really tempted one time you did the Focus ST one, since I actually have one in real life, and that was tempting for me. But I forget what it was that prevented me from doing that.
That's the best part. Like back when I had I have the MX-5, but they don't have the MX-5 in the game that I have. But I had an FRS, and they had that in the game, and it was always fun to race in the car that you get to drive every day.
Right. Kind of compare how it actually feels in the game versus real life.
Yeah.
I know, TKs, you and I have had that conversation before where we enjoy having the different road cars in the game for that very reason.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of people complain about, the SUVs that get added, but for people like me who have an SUV,
Yeah.
I'd love to have my Telluride in the game and actually be able to see what it does, because on public roads, you're not allowed to just open her up. I mean, I know it's not fast. It's not going to do 200 miles an hour, but it's still different.
You're allowed. It's only illegal if you get caught.
I don't think that's what allowed means.
No. See, what you got to say is you're not speeding. You're accelerating to the flow of traffic in an aggressive manner. That's what you're doing.
All right. Looks
I
like
can go with that. Josh is ready, yeah.
Mr. Moment ready to have his moment. Josh on controller. He has a fan attack, and he uses it.
He's
every
been
now
trying
and
to
again.
get used to it.
Yeah, he's got a fan attack, so he has. But he's so. It's got to be frustrating. Jersey, you're probably the same way. Being as quick as y'all are on controller, switching to wheel is like that's a huge step backwards until you get the hang of it.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it because I am actually considering taking sometime in the spring or the summer and getting something that's within my affordable range to start off with. And I just know that if it's not good, it's literally going to sit there or I'm going to sell it within a week or two.
So if you can get over not winning for a little bit, I know some people can't.
I'm already there. I'm good with that.
Okay, if you can get over not winning, it's fun because the immersion is there, and if you like driving and you like that feel of racing, it's worth it because you're going to be slower to start with, but the immersion is. I mean, I think everybody started on controller. I would think. Like you played this game at least once on controller, so it's there and it's fun on controller. But there's something about, especially if you're able to get force feedback, either the T598, I've used that. It's really great as far as budget friendly as well. It really gives you that next level feeling. Whereas the controller, you can probably catch a slide quicker. Yeah.
Right. That's what I was actually looking into. Is I wouldn't know where to start with what to get because a friend of mine had a wheel pedal set up and it really was cheap, but he didn't have anything that was load cell pedals, and it just threw me off so much not being able to there was no feedback from the pedals at all.
Yes.
And
you're right.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the T598, the pedals that come with it are not load cell. They're in the they're saying in 2026 they'll have a load cell pedal, but you can't ever tell. But as far as the wheel feel goes, it's really great and for the price. But yeah, the load cell is a completely different territory there.
Now, are they compatible? Like, if I got just the wheel and the base, and then pedals from somewhere else?
I know they have other pedal options. I don't know the compatibility.
Yeah, so coming from somebody who made the jump from Thrustmaster to Fanatec, my understanding is everything's proprietary, right? So you can only use Thrustmaster products with Thrustmaster. When I was running the T598, I had the TLCM pedals. Couldn't figure out how to get the load cell functionality with it, but that's the set of pedals I used. Fortunately, I really hope for all the Thrustmaster users out there, they actually fixed the issue regarding the power supply that I kept having issues with, and I just couldn't seem to get fixed.
Yeah,
I'll be taking all your advice when I'm ready for it.
So Josh Moment about to finish his first hot lap into the final chicane. 'Tis the trickiest chicane of the track. Does he get a good exit? No wall tap. Where is he going to be? Definitely wants to be in a low 51. Is he going to be there on his first lap? Oh my goodness. The 150.993 from Josh Moment on the first lap. That's full fuel load.
He had a lot of to watching his lap, just looking at where his feeds were and his corner. He's got a lot of improvement.
See how he does through here with a little less fuel.
That puts him P13 overall. That is very impressive.
Wow. Just a half a second faster already.
Great exit into the tunnel. I definitely see this going mid 150s here at Peace on point for the lap.
Oh, and I'm seeing in the chat, Slick SHVR2 is saying a lot of people are able to use the SimNet pedals with the T598. It just takes an adapter.
Okay. I've never heard of SimNet.
I've seen several of their things. Josh Moment continuing his purple run, almost half a second up on his time. That's going to move him up the order quite a bit if he's able to complete this lap. He wants split one. He says, I'm a top split boy.
There you go.
Or a boss.
He's the fourth driver. He's the fourth driver in the 150.9. So even a slight improvement would move him up a number of spots. And he's looking at, 4/10, a half a second. This is gonna be good.
And he's still got a pit if he chooses to pit. Yep.
Ooh.
And he lost a little bit on the exit there, but still 150.8.
That moves him up 3 positions there. Very nice.
There's a lot of people left to go, but yeah, I mean that. And you saw that he had body penalty.
Yeah, there's that first sector. You take a little bit too much curb.
But you saw he had a lot of potential in those first couple sectors that he can do the same and clean up the last sector like he did on his first hot lap. We'll see him in the lower 150s.
So this should be
definitely.
his end lap, correct?
Yeah, I definitely think he's going to go in.
Well, he's on a hot lap right now, but he's got a pen.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
It should be an in lap if he comes in, which should give him enough time to get at least one more lap, maybe 2.
He just said Joker Blinker in the chat. That's funny. I don't get how these kids on controllers sit there and type stuff while they're driving. I'm like, what are you doing?
So that answers my question. I was curious if he's on controller for this or if he is using that wheel. I know he did talk to me about, he mentioned the Joker. He's taken first in the last 2 Joker Series prize splits, so he's won some of that 4D Raceware. Shout out to 4D Raceware, who's also sponsoring the PHG World Series here. That I know he's trying to force himself to do more wheel driving and use some of that equipment that he's won.
Yeah, he's in the chat again, and YouTube. He said earlier in the YouTube chat that he's on controller right now. But yes, he says 4C Raceware plug. Hell yeah. LOL. Which, according to my dad, that stands for lots of love.
Boomers. I love them.
And so he serves the penalty on his exit, right? Wait, where's the penalty? Oh, no, it's on his outlap. I see.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
you got it right there.
That's a nice way to serve your penalty, I guess.
There you go.
Well, you figure with the penalty marker is he's already in pit, so it's got
Right.
to give it to him somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, but losing it at an already low speed is kind of a cheat code. You know, certainly something to use strategy-wise.
For sure.
Yep.
Now,
Talking about the multitasking that some of these kids can do, typing while they're racing. I don't know how the heck they do it. Everybody knows if I'm going into a race and I'm live streaming, I turn off my chat reader just so I can focus. So I don't know. I don't know how they do it, man. Oh, dang kids, I tell you what.
I tell you what.
Yeah, I know whenever I go into a league race, I do the same thing. I have to kind of remove all the distractions, but doing a practice or dailies or whatever, it's always fun to talk with chat or just doing lobbies.
Yeah.
I know McNaughty calls it going into try-hard mode. He
Yep.
has a little thing. It's like, I'm in try-hard mode. I'm not going to respond to you until after this race.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, but you know, doing it when it's not racing, you know, that opens up the opportunity. I know Rowdy, who is planning on qualifying tonight. He comes into my chat pretty often and gives me hints and tips or whatever. Like, I think you can brake later or earlier, or try to late apex here.
Yeah.
That's always beneficial. It's just when it comes down time to game time, you know, it's like, okay, I need to be locked in. Hey, just give me silence, or just minimal communication from the crew chief saying like, hey, you need to do this here.
All right, so this is going to be Josh's last hot lap. This is go for broke mode or try hard mode for him.
Oh, I thought that was almost a penalty there, but got away with it.
Yeah, it was really close.
And see if he can keep up this pace and be relatively even in the first two sectors, which he's not too far down. It's that last sector that he's going to be able to gain a bunch of time.
He is pushing really hard. He's breaking that back end. He's a little wall tap there. That's going to hurt.
I mean, he's pretty solidly in split one right now, but we know we've got a number of ringers to go, assuming they show up this round.
Oh my goodness, Josh. He was in chat again on that straight.
Now he's just showing up.
Yeah. Don't text and
He's
drive,
down 4
Josh.
times.
Yeah.
See what it doesn't get you a faster lap time.
Push the wall there. This
Pretty sure we're going to 150.8.
gave up on that one.
Yep, now
So
he's
that
just
150.8 is still a good time.
Now he's just having fun.
Outside the rift door. His drift technique is amazing. Moved on the mountains of Akita.
Oh, he's definitely been on Akina. He might know Bunta. Like, they may have raced together back in the day.
All right. Burn him down, driver. Burn him down.
Josh, you didn't win.
You didn't win.
Finish line. Yeah. The finish line is still another 100 yards ahead of you.
You gotta have a little fun.
That'd be me if I was a real life racer. I'd be doing donuts about 100 yards before you even got line. Didn't even finish the race.
Getting first in a solo qualifier is not a win.
There we go.
Dude, who we got coming up?
150.845. That puts Josh Moment tentatively P10. Just behind Talon. And just ahead of Paps. Blue Ribbon.
Looks like we got a number of people.
There's a Pabst Blue Ribbon? What?
It's a B Paps. So I believe they ran a Blue Ribbon livery last time out. So if I'm wrong, I sincerely apologize.
That's awesome. Let me some PBR. Drinking some right now.
So it looks like we got three drivers ready to rock and roll. Potentially 4.
Yeah, somebody else jumping in.
Bunch of 296s up in here. And we got Q in the mix. Welcome, Q. Arrow in here. Fast Cougar and PHG Flux.
Well, now hold on. I see Q already has a time on the chart.
Oh, maybe they're just checking out.
Yeah,
readied up, so must just be observing.
You're right. Q with a 151.251 and the 458.
This round so far has really been a Ferrari fest, hasn't it? I see lots of 296s on the board, a few 458s. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Huracans and 2 Alphas.
Yeah, I tried that Huracan, and it's just, I don't know. I there's a couple different things for that. It's an on controller. When you brake with that car, when you let off, it just goes into snap oversteer, and I don't know why it does it. It's the only mid-engine drive car that does it. And the camera angle that I race at, because I don't race bumper cam, I race from the roof, so I can see more around me and how far the car is in front of me a little better. And the view from there, it's almost like if the camera is pointing down, like the horizon line is like at the top of my TV. It's so weird the way the camera line is. I just can't race that car.
Well, now we know how Jersey feels.
I'm glad
A number of the Lamborghinis act that way, because I know I've experienced that with a couple of different cars where, like, under braking, as soon as you let off.
Yeah, it's like it pulls the E-brake by itself.
Yep.
Little NASCAR logo on the side of that car. Why do I feel like I saw in recent reporting that I think it was Fernando Buttons looking to drive a NASCAR race or something like that? Or am I thinking of maybe IMSA or something like that? Real life Fernando Button, not Fernando Button in the game.
Jensen Button or Fernando Alonso?
Jensen Button, I think it might have been.
Oh, yeah, he's in IMSA.
I feel like I could have read somewhere that one of them's looking to, or that he's looking to try NASCAR.
Maybe.
I just heard it in passing. I don't know. I was very tired because I did watch a whole heck of a lot of the 24 Hours of Daytona. I went to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then woke back up at around 6:30 to try to catch the sunrise at Daytona. But alas, the fog.
It's funny, I was there and I was in bed by midnight and woke up at 9 in the morning. It's nice to just
sweet
hear.
Lullaby of race cars.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, see Turbo in the chat. Thank you, Turbo. Turboskis is the one who gets that campsite together and is one heck of a host.
I will say I was very, very jealous of those burgers.
Oh yeah, they were delicious.
Oh sure, rub it in. Go ahead.
I just haven't tried a Chuck burger yet.
They were wet. So they're wet. The ones everybody. I don't eat cheese, so I just had Wagyu burger. Everybody else was a Wagyu bacon cheddar burger with like it all mixed together. So like chunks of cheddar, bacon, and Wagyu.
Ooh,
and
that sounds great.
He calls them plateless burgers because they never leave your hand. And then they don't need any condiments. Like, you don't need ketchup or mustard or mayo. You don't need any like, you could put them on there, but you really Like, the burger on its own is just astounding.
That's awesome.
My
I
mouth
really
is
days I have to
watering.
try it.
like it. Yeah, I was not hungry at all, and now I'm starving. And now you're gonna make me go off to my kitchen and go figure out if there's something in there I can whip up. It's good as that. Oh, sounds so good.
Yes, it was indeed. But we had a good time. We got to meet some other people like Raider. We got to meet Raider. CM,
Oh, the cheater.
the cheater. CMB was there. Ghost Viper Gaming. We got to meet him. That was really cool. And
A couple of guys doing the pit on the end of the first lap already.
Arrow and Fast Cougar. Oh, and we got to meet Left Turn, yeah. So that was
Flux
fun.
with a 151.007 on the first lap.
He almost lost it there. That's what I was talking about in that first sector. Hit that uphill turn just right. You're going to go airborne like he almost did.
He is down on his lap time. Perhaps we're going to see an end lap from Flux here.
It wouldn't be a bad call.
Yeah. You're already down. Might as well. We're almost halfway through this qualifying session. By the time he gets finished with this lap, we'll be over halfway.
Yeah. So his low 151 puts him 16 on the speed chart. And to give you guys an idea of just how tight this is, 14.
Wow. And now he's improving. So he's able to knock out a couple tenths there. That's pretty impressive.
I think I'm back. Went
There you
offline
go.
there for a
Yeah.
We hear you.
Here you
But no, I was saying P14 is a 51004, 15 is a 51005, Flux is a 51007. So there are 3 1,000ths separating 3 spots.
Got a little bit loose out there.
Coming into the chicane, this is the trickiest part. Do you take too much sausage?
You get a
No?
little too aggressive.
Oh,
I think maybe just a little too aggressive on the throttle.
happened so quickly. And he's going around again.
Loud on the loud
Interesting. Let's.
Well, he was already past the pit entrance.
You're right. You're right. Good point. Good point. Here we go with Fast Cougar starting his first hot lap.
Same with Arrow.
Looks like that fuel burn is pretty quick. I mean, he's almost a quarter tank down. And, fresh softs on.
J-Dog
Looks
in the
like they're
chat.
probably going to get 2 laps in.
J-Dog down there in the chat talking about the new 911 coming out tomorrow, just like I was. I'm actually looking forward to it too, J-Dog. Just hoping, like I was saying before, that I hope it has more top end than the RSR. If not, I'm going to go with AMG or Ford.
I was going to say, all 3 of those new cars I'm somewhat excited for. Definitely the Hyundai, that TCR car from IMSA is going to be awesome. A lot of people are excited about the 911. To be awesome, to be honest, that, whatever that Chinese manufacturer is, I know it's an
Xiaomi
electric
or something
car,
like
but
that.
it's supposed to be a ridiculous electric car. So, which is weird. Looking at it, looks like just kind of your standard sedan, but it has like 1,000 horsepower. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flux coming into the
I was
pit,
actually-
so
I was actually just seeing now too that Porsche is coming out with a new all EV Cayenne that is a twin motor. I think it's 280 watts, 290 watts for the front, and 185 for the rear, producing somewhere in the neighborhood of estimated 1,300 horsepower that they're going to be putting out next year.
A hot take from me is when it comes to electric cars, yeah, I respect them. They have an ungodly amount of horsepower and just potential for speed, but something just gets lost, in my humble opinion, when it comes to electric cars in racing. Take from it what you will. It's just one man's opinion. It just, I don't know how to describe it. It just, you can't shift.
And
You can't shift the weight.
there's no replacement for displacement, but with working on cars for a living, and I have to like work on EVs. I work on Subaru. I have the Solterra,
Mhm.
and it's once you figure them out, they're really I can't give you an accurate description in the sense of like, yes, you don't hear an engine, but when you mash that throttle and that thing pins your head in the seat and you literally can't lift your arms to hold the steering wheel, it the sensation alone is like, you know what? I could go without the sound.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree. They are demonstrably faster. I agree there. I guess my opinion is that there's more to driving in race day than overall speed. It's the sounds, the smells. It's just old man yells at cloud. That's me over here with EVs. Each their own, though. No hate.
The fast Cougar can improve here a little bit. And still get these guys look like they might get one more lap out of it.
Flux put down a really nice lap that first time around, really hoping to. We saw he had an improvement going before he binned it, so excited to see what his final lap will give him.
This will be it right here. Good improvement from Fast Cougar with the 151.2.
Oh, Arrow didn't make his sixth lap.
Oh, so 52.364 for Arrow. Can Flux get into the 50s? Right now, it's not looking like it, but we did see him improve after that in this middle sector here.
He's got half the track to go.
Screaming down the backstretch here. It's actually a very interesting turn if you can use that banking. You can really like slingshot past somebody if you take the high line under race conditions.
He is
So
down.
banking to make it stick.
Fast Cougar is up slightly on his, just 7/100ths.
A few more shout outs in the chat. C-Dubs has joined us. Oh no, Flux!
No.
Flux.
You do catch a little bit of too much of the grass.
What do we see here? He comes in. I don't. Yes, exactly.
Good
Chuck.
idea, Cougar.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
And you can see
Hate to
Fast
see it.
Cougar just coming right on past.
Oh,
Fast Cougar able to
151
improve.
Cougar with an improvement.
Just behind Flux. Wow, very impressive. Good thing he did not get caught out in Flux's crash. Like I was saying earlier, hey, C-Dubs and Hector, and who else did I see hop in here? I think we recognize Turbo, Robbie. Welcome all to the chat. Let's take a look here. Flux in the 296 with the 151.007. Fast Cougar with a 151.078. And Arrow with a 152.364. So that is putting Fast Cougar, P18 overall, Flux P16, and Arrow P35. Well done.
We've
We
had
got 28
39
people
drivers
in the,
qualify so far, and it looks like we've got 4 more queued up. And actually 3 more sitting in the... Wait, this could be a big lobby this time around.
There you go.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
28 people out there watching right now, currently. Make sure you guys smack the like button, hit subscribe. A bunch of us do our own streaming on our own individual channels as well. We're friendly neighborhood commenters or commentators.
Indeed. It looks like we got some Faf boys in the building. VIP Cornbread, MMR Yeti, and the proprietor of MMR, Moose 21 himself. We got some big dogs. We got some big dogs in this lobby.
Good old Cornbread, fellow Ohioan there. What's up, Cornbread? Good luck, buddy. Even though you are in a fart Rari.
Who's running in that Huracan?
That makes sense. Talon, that was the best response I've ever heard. So, Steven Sills asks, what are times looking like tonight? Talon's response? Numbers. That was good. What up, Joe Collins? What up, Steven? Times are looking good tonight,
Joe.
Steven. They looking good.
Numbers. Give me a break.
Numbers. The numbers. What was the Call of Duty Black Ops thing? What do the numbers mean, Mason?
See, this was the level of comedy that I needed 3 months that I was going through everything with my mom and like coming in and hanging out with you guys and just listening to the streams and the comedy that would roll through. It's the only thing that I'm keeping a smile on my face.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes all you need is some friends and some laughs.
Definitely needed it then.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
We were all here for you. It's such a great community, and we've seen it time and time again, whether it's natural disasters, stuff happening in your personal life, lost loved ones. It's wonderful to see this community come together. And I mean, you just expressed it right there, Jersey, but Papa Dev and his daughter expressed it while we were at Daytona, and he's expressed it on stream. I know I've expressed it. It's really great, and I love being.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, it wasn't for you guys, especially Papa, then Salamander, you made that awesome livery for me for Supra for season 2, and it just I can't explain it. You guys helped me out, and for that I will be eternally grateful.
Yeah, this community is just so awesome. We're highly competitive with each other, but at the same time, we always like to help each other out, give each other some tips. It's really great to be part of a group like this. We like to have fun.
Y'all are giving tips? I didn't get any tips.
So it's just awesome that we race hard, race clean, and have fun, because we're getting to drive cars in the virtual world that we will never ever be able to actually afford in real life.
So looking through,
for Elto.
We got a big lobby, and they are not giving each other space. It looks like Rick has backed off a little bit. There we go. Now, but I mean, look how close Slowpoke, Cornbread. I mean, these guys are all on top of each other here.
And see, that's the danger you run in qualification. That's why my tactic is to let a bunch of people go in front of you, just so you've got plenty of room and a clean track, so you can have a good qualifying run without somebody holding you up. Because that is so frustrating. You're trying to get a good lap down, and somebody's in your way, and you don't yield.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a different scenario if Kraft was still on. I think we pretty much, Shaggy had said, I think we disabled it now
Yeah,
for
for
qualifying
qualies,
splits
yeah.
season.
That's what they
Yeah, I think the only tricky
is
part is
still
that if
active.
people want to get all 6 laps in, they can't dilly
Yeah.
dally too much. So there's that
Right.
part to weigh too.
Yeah, we saw that with Arrow in the last one. He wasn't able to get that last lap in, like the other two drivers. Quick say
Speaking
hello
of this
to
awesome
Ryder
community,
in the chat. Hello, Ryder. Welcome, welcome.
speaking of this awesome community we have, I'm about to post a link down here in the chat to the PHG Discord. All 31 people out there watching, thank you so much. We appreciate it. There is a link to the PHG Discord. If you want to come in and look at the shenanigans, we talk about everything from food to books to TV shows and movies, racing, a variety of kinds of racing. It's genuinely a good place to hang out.
Speaking of good places to hang out, Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, and sports. Coming at you by FAF Wade.
Good. Wings are good, but if you ask me, I prefer Quaker Steak and Lube. Anybody been to Quaker Steak and Lube down there in the chat? Let me know. I feel like they're far superior.
159 for Wade, 157 for Rick.
Sometimes they're getting thrown out here.
Oh, you're not kidding.
So Rick Shear with a 50.739. And not far behind is FAF Wade, so...
When FIF Wade just spun out, I don't know if you can get the replay of that.
Oh, just getting too excited there. Getting on the curve. Quick reset. Rick Shear also in the pits. Take a look at what Moose is doing here in the Lamborghini Huracan.
Ooh.
He's improving. Up a 10th.
Down into this last sector of the course.
Rick Shear is still in the pits. Is he donezo? Or no, he's coming back in. Okay.
Nah, yeah, he's a lap 3 here.
Slowpoke
Jumps in
Rod's
on my
about
live
to
stream
come
every
in.
now and again too. Good dude.
Slowpoke rods and P6 coming to the line.
Yep. Can he improve? 150, 151. He does improve up to P4 in this lobby here. Somebody who started off on the back foot, Elzo, about to come across the line as well. Man, the FAF logo, those guys knocked it out of the park. They really did.
He improves himself by 1 position. Oh no, wait, no, he's just passing somebody on qualification. Oh man.
You know, that did move him up. That did move him up.
Oh yeah, no, okay, it did start. Yeah, I bet.
No, it's confusing in qualifying.
Yeah, that and I've been hitting the gym lately, so my body is getting used back to working out again. So I'm like, wait, what? Oh, Rowdy's down in the chat. What's up, Rowdy?
Hey, Rowdy.
Be interesting to see here if Slowpoke decides to take it in this lap, stay out now.
He's at the tail end of his lap here, end of lap 4. A beautiful Coca-Cola livery. Woo. Yep, into the pits he goes.
Coca-Cola versus Mountain Dew, far superior.
Coca-Cola,
Fire-
yeah.
Every pots.
Talking to an Atlanta boy right here. Coca-Cola Classic is the only way.
There you go.
Listen,
This is the
we
way.
used to, my old man and I used to have a garage. There was a gas station with a garage in my town here when I was younger. And we had one of those vending machines that was just like the glass case with the small Coca-Cola glass bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, they were the best
Yep.
drink back in the day.
So here where I live in San Antonio, we get all the Mexican Coke as well. Comes in a liter glass bottle.
Ooh.
The Mexican Coke, oh my goodness, is the best. Comes in a liter
Yes.
glass bottle and it is so good.
Awesome.
A liter glass bottle?
Yep.
Leader
All
of
right, I'm
Cola.
gonna.
It's exactly a liter of cola and it is so good.
I don't want a large Starbucks. I want a dang liter
Liter
of
of
cola.
Coke.
Yeti back in P7 picked up a penalty. This may be his last lap to attempt.
Ooh, Yeti with a pen.
Yeah, that's gonna affect him going into his last lap.
Looks like Shear
They put
is
the penalty
reading the
marker here.
way. He will be our last driver across the line, or will he get across? No, no way he's getting across in time for another.
He's got 45 seconds. I think he'll make it.
Think? Let's
I
see
think so
here.
too.
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
Hey, he's got the rainbow leopard PHG on the side. Thanks, Rick. That's cool. And thanks, Joe Collins, for making that.
And Joe makes a lot of our decals and various things for us, so much thanks to him.
He's got a PayPal listed in his Discord. Hit him up.
There you go, yep.
And he does
The,
get across, ooh, with an improvement.
Oh, that's a glitch. He already had a 739.
Okay.
That was weird.
computers, right?
Wade with an improvement, though. He had a
Yeah.
159.71, improves to an 816. Moose had improved by about 2/10. Got so many drivers getting all these times updated. Yeah, a number of drivers looks like they are done. Quite a few did not make that 6th lap. So once again, that whole trying to space out but still trying to get your 6th lap in, it's a bit of a tricky balancing act. Only got 3 guys left to do hot laps.
See if Cornbread can pick it up a little here coming into the sector and up to 1.616.
Who is ahead of Moose on track?
Wait, is it Wade?
Is it Wade?
No,
Oh.
it's no, not Cornbread. It's Rick. It goes Rick, then Moose, then Cornbread.
Thank you.
Cornbread tagged that out.
Rick is not able to improve. Moose does improve. 50.776.
And that's that. Take us through these results, Salamander. There's like a good number to read.
Yeah, so first in this particular lobby was PHG Rick Shear with a 150.739. Coming in second is Moose, 150.776. Coming in P3 is FAF Wade with a 150.816. That's 3 150s in this lobby. Bunch of fast drivers. P4 FAF Slowpoke Rods with a 151.307. P5 VIP Cornbread with a 151.336. FAF Elzo with a 151.564. And MMR Yeti with a 152.827.
Not too bad there.
Looks like that puts our top 3 drivers provisionally in Split 1. Rick Shear in 9th, Moose in 10th, FAF Wade in 12th. And Slowpoke Rods P24, VIP Cornbread P25, FAF Elzo P31, and MMR Yeti M45.
Oh boy. And we already got more drivers ready to rock and roll. We got Raider, who I did.
Day 2 gets busy.
It gets
What's
busy,
that?
busy. I was gonna say Raider, I got to meet him in person and his wife. We got SPC in here, Iron Fix, Metal. Ooh, and we got
A whole trickle up there.
458 from Iron Fix. S7R Nuke just joined the lobby.
So waiting for Papa to drop in so that I can call him a sandbagger as much as he calls me one.
Was it on the old TV show Pinks? No sandbagging. Only wussy sandbag.
He's going to get every last bit of practice he can get in, because after this, Shaggy the Rainmaker really comes into play.
I'm actually looking forward to it.
I'm one who likes rain races. I do fairly well in the wet. I'm not going to say I'm good in the wet, but I don't do poorly. I don't my driving doesn't decline because of it.
I will say that my run at the Dragon Trail Gardens in Manufacturers Cup, even though I finished 9th, it was fun. Just one of those things when wet happens, you really got to lock in and pay attention. But at the same time, it was a very, very good time racing in the rain.
Kind of what I'm enjoying about Race C this week too is that it's just random. It could be downpouring the whole time, not rain at all, maybe rain a little bit.
As much as overall I don't like rain, in racing, it's a clear, beautiful day. Excuse me, sport in my opinion, but that's racing, especially this style of racing, right? Is sometimes the weather doesn't cooperate. So what are you gonna do, driver?
What are you going to do, driver?
Screaming down the backstretch here. Into this hairpin. Well, not really a hairpin. I guess long hairpin. It's through this uphill sector.
Just depends on the size of your hairpin.
All right.
They make really big ones and they make really small ones.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, we don't need to be comparing hairpin sizes.
I mean, like I use like a 3 in my beard, but I don't know. I just made that up. I don't think they have numbers. I'm pretty sure they don't have numbers. Unlike our lap times tonight, which do have numbers. Thanks to Talon
Or at least
for
they look
pointing
like
that
numbers.
out.
Ooh. 1 second penalty for Metal. I wonder what happened with him.
Yeah. He going into the final corner before the front straight, he ducked off and tried to squeeze just a little too much room on the left-hand side. Went all 4 tires over the white line, and I decided to give him a full second. I don't know why, but I'll never understand Gran Turismo penalty system.
I don't think anybody does.
You know, I really wish that Gran Turismo would put something in like what I think it was Forza did, where they will highlight what the track limits are for each track. Forza did that. Well, you know what's legal and what's not.
Yeah, the legality of the track limits really threw me week one at Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, because you can
made
run
for a
it.
Huge difference.
You can use all the
I
track.
called it in the I called it the NASCAR line or whatever.
Yeah.
I think Pops talked about in chat. Yeah.
Yeah, the NASCAR line. It's the exact opposite of Red Bull Ring.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Papa find that on that first corner? If you barely missed it, you got a pen. But if you egregiously missed it, went way off, there was no pen, which was odd. It's like if you were gonna go outside the track limits, just go way out,
Yeah,
and
like
then you don't get a
Yeah.
pen.
full send.
Go big or go home.
Ooh, 150.6 off the bat.
Ow.
That is
51-1
Raider
from Newt.
coming out to play. He may have been at Daytona all week, but he's also been practicing. An Iron Fix with the 153. SPC back in the pits already. Raider with the Jack and Coke. You know, that was my beverage on the airplane because I get 2 free drinks every time I fly because I'm a baller like that. It used to be Jack and Coke, but now I've switched to Jack and Ginger. Jack and Ginger Ale. Really refreshing beverage.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
For those who are over 21 in the United States.
Right. Yeah, Jack and Coke is good, but for my money, I'm a rum guy, so I prefer rum and Coke.
Ooh, no, that's too sweet.
I like my.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I love me rum and coke, yes, but my God, the headache that it brings
Yeah,
with it.
that's
Just,
too much sugar.
Yeah,
That's
all
a,
that sugar.
that's a young man's game.
I've been rum hungover before, and it is not fun.
It's not fun at all.
yeah, no. I don't feel like any hangover is worth it at this point.
No.
Going, pushing late 40s, it's just not worth it.
Listen, kids, it's just not worth it. When you're 40.
Listen, any of you guys out there that are in your 20s, find out now that that whole nighttime drinking thing is just not for you, and move to day drinking. Much better.
Yes.
This channel does not condone any of the opinions of their broadcasters. This does not reflect the views.
I'm just saying you don't gotta fight for a bathroom. You can get a table. You probably have some food.
Yeah,
you
have
don't
some
gotta fight
food.
for anything. You can go home, sleep it off, and still get up and enjoy your night.
Yep. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
A little nap. You be alright.
That's what me and Hector were pushing the limits on race day, and I definitely at around 4 o'clock. The race started at 1:40. Around 4 o'clock, I went back to camp and took a nice nap before getting ready for round 2.
A little late part nappy poo there. Yeah, they always hit nice.
It was hot too, so I got in the rental car, laid the seat back, turned it on with the AC blowing. And I was like, oh my God, this feels so good.
On it. Oh, that's right. You're in Florida. Never mind.
Yeah, it was hot.
I'm out here staring at 8 inches of snow, literally frozen, where you can walk on it and break through it.
I was blown away. I got home to I'm in South Texas. It was 24 degrees when I got home on Sunday. I was like, holy smokes. It's warmed up since, but for us, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I know people in Austin lost power for a little bit. Because our grid...
I know Cletus McFarland put out a... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Sorry, TK.
Oh, no, you're good. Good. Tell us about Cletus.
he put out some kind of a video a while back where it's like, oh look, it's so cold down here in Florida. Being sarcastic, actually, but it was kind of fun and made me think, like, man, I want to move to Florida. Even though my wife was born in Florida and my in-laws there, like, oh no, Florida, it's so humid.
It's
like,
so
it
humid.
sounds
Ask Papa.
glorious
Ask
to me.
Papa. He never experienced, because last year it was cold. The idea, just imagine being wet all the time, no matter what. At night, in the morning, whether you're cold or hot, you're just wet. Like your clothes are damp, everything is wet. It is not
humidity,
enjoyable.
yeah.
And
That's what it's like.
good.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, talking about snow levels and degrees, here in Cincinnati, Ohio, it is 7 degrees currently. And when the big storm came through, Mrs. Chuck went out back and stuck a ruler in the ground and got 11 inches out here. Our house.
Wow.
Yeah, we go from for here on the Jersey Shore, we go from summers at double digits and 110% humidity to right now in the middle, late January, early February to single digits and frozen tundra. It's just every season we get it to the extreme.
That's cool. We only get 2 seasons. We get summer and winterish. We don't really get a spring and fall.
Winterish.
Yeah, it's mostly summer. It's like 8 months of summer and then like some weird cold mix after that. LDGP, we camped just outside turn 1, NASCAR turn 1. So we were like the Sunoco sign that's right there at NASCAR turn 1. We were camping right over there. Looks like Raiders gonna come across the line and get another lap, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Got plenty of
It's gonna
tire
be
life,
close
so
for
it'll be
Iron.
good.
I don't think Iron is gonna make it.
SBC not gonna make it. Iron Fix definitely not making it. Metal has made it. Raider leading the way once again.
He cheated to get that last lap.
SPC across the line with a 151.145. Able to improve a little bit there. Iron Fix struggling out here.
Nuke just took a half-second penalty on his last lap.
Oof.
Oh yeah, going through that first sector.
Mm-hmm.
Come across, they're about to finish a sector here after this larger hairpin.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye here. I want to see if Raiders gonna be up.
Nope.
No, he's down.
And Metal is down. So doesn't look like anybody's gonna improve here. But a 150.6 is a impressive time. Currently sitting at P8 overall. GG's to Raider.
Looks like Nuke and SBC are going to finish at the tail end of Split 2, P23 and P24. So we've got an hour and 45 minutes of qualifying left to go.
Goodness, how much?
Oh, awesome.
Feels like we've been at this for hours.
LDGP was camping in the infield. That's awesome. Right by the tunnel, the starting line. Very cool. Well, next year we'll have to link up. Here we have it. Jersey, you want to take us through these results?
Oh, give me one moment. If I can find where they are here.
I'll give you a Josh moment. What do you think about that?
See, I can't find them.
That's okay. How about you, Chuck? And I'll come in here with a PHG Raider P1 in this split with a 150.687. Very, very respectable time. S7R Nuke and the 296 as well with a 151.129. Then we have SPC with a 151.145. Very close between those two drivers. Then Metal and the Huracan with a 152.612. Iron Fix with a 153.184. We got more drivers ready to rock and roll. It looks like we're gonna roll right into this next one.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
put me in, coach.
Sorry about that. Once they left, it took away the screen for me to be able to see race results, for times. And was just gonna, since I couldn't find them, I was gonna give you the great answer that we got before, and I was gonna, when you run through the times, I was just saying numbers.
Numbers.
Classic numbers. And gee, Shaggy isn't wasting any time. We're ready to get this left to pass you VIP racer along with a PHG Bells. We got two different Ferraris getting rocked here tonight.
I could tell Mustang Chuck over there was very, very, very happy about all the Costa rockets.
Costa rockets. Costa! Buddy, Italia fans out there? Costa!
I don't know why, but whenever I think of Ferraris, I just think of three cars when the one guy pit stopped. All I think of every time.
There's only one, galloping pony, and that is the Mustang.
What'd you miss, Sheldo? You missed numbers. You missed numbers.
He missed numbers, yeah.
I will say a VIP left to pass you. He does some web development work. He is the web designer for the VIP racing team. In fact, if you go to the website vipracingteam.com, you'll see his handiwork.
Oh, very nice.
They've got a very slick looking website. And as we normally see, they all run matching liveries on whatever car they run. So they're a very well organized team.
Well organized, and the leader of VIP, Cyrus Nicky, I believe, was on the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast recently. I haven't listened to the episode, but I believe the newest episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast is with the VIP proprietor, Mr. Cyrus Nicky.
It's a good podcast. I try to catch it every now and again when I get a chance.
It's fun. Sal and I
Cyrus
both
Nicky
been
was
on
a good
there.
interview.
Yeah, it was. I like Cyrus. I enjoy his channel. He's also a very talented filmmaker, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to listen to him.
Yeah, those guys at Dumb Guys Do Racing, they're some cool guys. Like you said, TKs, you and I have both been on there. They're a fun chat.
Oh yeah. Unfiltered, I think is the term. Much like our good friend
That's
Toon.
the best way when it comes to racing.
Much like our good friend Toon. That's why, yeah. Unfiltered.
It's the same way. It's the same way. And sometimes that's the best thing when it comes to racing. Unfiltered. This is my opinion. Get or leave it.
We know the VIP boys. They don't claim to be like a top tier team or like that you have to be top tier to be part of the team. They are open to everybody, but it seems like they are a top tier team based on their drivers. So
it's always good too to remain humble like that regarding team dynamics as well as driver dynamics. Just remain humble because there's always somebody faster.
oh yeah. Unless you're Max Verstappen. A 150.954 left to pass you. See what Bells can do. Not going to be anywhere close.
Bell's got into the wall coming out of the last corner, so that slowed him down a bit.
We'll keep an eye on Bells, see if he can improve on this lap. But a very solid first lap from VIP left to pass you. Chuck, so now that Red Bull Power Units and Ford Motorsport are officially engine and EV manufacturers, are you now a Max Verstappen fan?
Well, I have noticed that Max has shown up in a lot of Ford promo materials.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I saw him drive the GTD, and he really
did.
liked it.
He did.
Yeah, and I really want to pick up watching Formula One, even though it's not quite my cup of tea. I like my cars to look more like production cars when I'm watching
fair
the race.
enough, fair enough.
No hate against F1. They're obviously very skilled drivers.
Yeah, GT cars
just,
and
what you like
it's
to
just cooler, yeah.
Yeah, and it's even evident when you get some F1 drivers who, do an occasional NASCAR race. It's different disciplines, right? So they've got to master a different kind of racing, and everybody's strengths and weaknesses show. But I would really like to try to pick up some more Formula One, just for the sake of, hey, there's racing on. I don't feel like watching anything else. But it's just the times. It's a very European
Oh yeah, I
sport.
wake up early.
So,
I wake up early and stay up late, baby.
Yeah, and it especially becomes hard for us Yanks over here across the pond to try to enjoy those kind of races, because some of us have to work the next day, or it's at 3 a.m. and the race starts.
Shaggy and I have found ourselves in Discord Formula One channels at 2 o'clock in the morning, being the only two people watching the race and going back and forth at it. And I really don't like to watch F1 on demand. I want it to be live. So I'll as VIP does brush the wall there. Take a look at that again. But yeah, I like to watch it live, so I will stay up late and I will wake up at the crack of dawn to, as you see there, a bit of a hit. But yeah, now that Ford's in it, Danny Rick is the ambassador for the Raptor and their what is that truck series called, where they go through the dunes in like Africa and stuff?
Baja?
It's not,
No, Dakar.
Yeah, Dakar. So now Danny Rick's like the Dakar Raptor ambassador. It's fun to see.
It's like left to pass. You're just going to stay out there, rip on those tires some more.
Just rip them. Well, they are almost 7.5 minutes in to this session, so we are coming to the tail end here. A 50.
PHG Bell's going to get a decent improvement here.
Indeed, a 151. That is a huge improvement.
Yeah, he was ahead about 4/10 going into the last sector, and then just needed to not hit the wall in the final corner. Laid down a decent time.
Very impressive. I'm sure these drivers are appreciating the.
Oh, but now Bell's takes a penalty.
Oh, we just missed it, but yeah, at that spot that so many people have fallen victim to. That's gonna be it for them. Or will they get around for one more lap? Yeah, they'll get.
Yeah, they've got time.
Yeah,
They'll get one more.
It'll be, but the start of their lap will be slow due to the penalty. But they could make it up. It's possible.
Be a tough road to hoe, but it is possible.
Coming down around this little left-hander here. Notorious final chicane before the front stretch.
I like the
Was
chicane
down
more
three
than I
times.
like that left-hander. That left-hander is where I kill most of my speed before the one before pit entrance
Yeah,
there.
now
It's just,
that you mention it, it is kind of a tricky left-hander. You just got to hit it just right.
well, it's just you load the front end so much on that downhill under braking, and then trying to plant that much weight on, when you're trying to turn in left, and then it snaps itself in. And then if you're in the yellow paint too much trying to accelerate out, you lose all your.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you go hard in the paint. Two different sports, they don't
Oh man,
translate. They don't translate.
DK's
Yep.
bringing all the one-liners tonight.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
That's all right, though. That's why we all get along as well as we do. We can appreciate the niche sport that is motorsports. Talk to, friends and family or co-workers about motorsport. Even sim racing, and they're just kind of like, oh. Like I remember trying to explain. It was a while back. There was some downforce tuning available for, I forget if it was a daily race or for GTWS race or something like that. And she was about to go to work, and I'm like, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do some practice laps, maybe play with some downforce or whatever on my car, and because it had that tuning option available, and I had to briefly explain to her the concept of downforce, and she's a medical professional, and just like how when she tells me something about medical side of things, I'm just like, okay, those are words. She was the same way. I'm like, okay, so downforce works like this. Depending on this, that, or the other, too much or too little downforce, etc., etc. She's like, okay,
Bells.
those are words.
What happened?
He had it. He was up a little bit more and he caught that
Yeah.
penalty.
He was up. Oh. Run.
Too much inside curb, maybe.
Yep. Oh man, I was
Inside
expecting that improvement. Yeah, it is interesting explaining. I got back into town, and one of my auction reps took me out to lunch on Monday, and he was like, last time we talked, you were telling me about some of your hobbies. I'm interested in finding a new hobby. And so we were talking about motorsport, autocross, sim racing, streaming, and it was like he followed some of it, but it was like, yeah, at points we were speaking two different languages.
Yeah, right.
So we have left to pass you VIP in the 458 with a 150.954. That puts him P16 overall. Wow. And the PHG Bells, that was on for an improvement, but still with a very respectable 151.939. That puts Bells P39 overall. So we still have plenty more drivers to go. It's only we're only an hour and a half in, which is crazy because it feels like we've done a lot more than that. I don't know. Is that just me?
Yeah. No, it's no.
Yeah, it has definitely been an action-packed quali session.
Yeah, we've had 53 drivers over the course of a day and a half of qualifying so far, so I think we're on pace to hit 70 drivers again.
Looks like
Maybe
Johnny
more,
Boy's
maybe
ready.
80.
Nasty's joining the room. Another driver joining the
And
room. Jorge Senior.
Jorge's a coming.
Dum 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 dum
Dum,
dum.
dum, dum,
The
dum.
alien of aliens.
The
Bum,
Emperor
bum,
Palpatine has shown his face.
Wait. It's my best Emperor laugh.
Good,
Oh,
good.
No, that just sounded
then
like
he
an
dropped
old guy with
Release
emphysema.
your
Scared him away.
speed, young racer.
Now, if we could just get, we got to get on the back of Jorge's car now. We got to get that from Spaceballs on the back of the Starship. You got to put "We Break for Nobody" on the back of his car.
You just gave me an excellent idea. I should put that on the back of my race cars. Speaking of Spaceballs, did anybody see that Spaceballs 2 is
Yeah,
a thing and it's coming out next year?
it's in the works.
Yeah, I did see that. It's a
Yeah.
thing.
And a bunch of the old
They
cast is
actually
still
got
in
Rick
it.
Moran. They got Rick
Yeah.
Moranis out of retirement.
Fun fact: the night I asked Mrs. Chuck out on our first date, she was an old school Star Wars fan. Her and two of my groomsmen at our wedding. I was home on leave, and we watched Spaceballs the night I asked her out on our first date.
Nice. I see your Schwartz is as long as mine, Lone Star.
Let's see how well you handle it.
I hadn't seen that movie in a
great
while.
movie.
I got me and my girlfriend watched it a few months back. It was her first time seeing it. A lot of eye rolls.
Oh yeah, lots of eye rolls.
Well, that's
You're always
it
gonna
is
get that.
middle school,
They,
pure middle school 80s humor right there.
Absolutely.
you are always going to get that. Whenever there is a woman involved that has never seen those movies, and you know what's the worst of it is when those are the girls that always think that they're the funniest ones, like they're the funny one, and you're not. And then you show them something that's actually funny, and they just roll their. But inside they're like,
my wife loved it to death. She thought it was hilarious. Yeah, definitely a fan of Mel Brooks comedies. Juvenile humor sometimes is the best humor.
that's what I'm kind of worried though, because today's society bringing back Mel Brooks humor in 2026, I just don't know how that's going to fly.
Yeah.
And they tried it a little bit with the History of the World Part 2 on Hulu. It was alright, but not quite there. I don't know though. I mean, maybe people are starting to get a sense of humor again. If I may direct your attention to the new Naked Gun movie, it's what I thought I heard surprisingly well.
Thought it bombed. I didn't see it in theaters very long at all.
Yeah, we went and saw it, and I thought I heard it did modestly well. So maybe people are starting to be able to laugh again. Okay, you can laugh. And that's
All
yourself.
right, back to racing Inc.
We got booty sweat.
I hear them.
We got booty sweat out here.
Oh my god.
Nasty living up to the name.
Trying to get off the topic, but talking about booty sweat and what was the movie? Tropic Thunder.
Oh my god.
Isn't that a brand name?
Yes,
I'm sure it
Tropic
is.
Thunder.
I'm sure it
It
is.
was an energy drink. Oh, Lord. Screaming down the backstretch. Mustang Chuck likes his backstretches because go fast. And up around
that,
this left-hander.
You know that Johnny Boy livery is a RJ special. RJ, one of our favorite livery designers. Shout out to him.
RJ, Senor Shuffles, as I like to call him. We have booty sweat across the line.
You know, I really don't want to know why he's called Booty Sweat. I really don't.
I mean, my booty sweats. I don't know what's going on with yours, but pretty sure it's perfectly natural.
Just what?
I think that's just what booties do.
Just
Well,
watch
I
the movie
mean,
Tropic
yes and
Thunder
no.
You'll get it.
I'm gonna say yes and no. I mean, here it's like, well, in my garage, in my place, we're not climate controlled at all. So we don't have heat, we don't have air conditioning. Whatever it is outside, it is in there. And I can tell you from experience, summertime, If you got to put talcum powder downstairs, it's definitely turning the cake back by about 9 a.m.
Yep.
Oh man, bringing back old
That's
army
the only booty
memories.
sweat that I'm thinking about.
You need to come to Texas, boy. You'll open up a whole new world of glands that you didn't
Listen,
know could
I
sweat.
had
You didn't know
most
you
of
could
my
sweat in
family
those
from my father's
places.
side. Most of my family from my father's side is from Mississippi,
Okay,
and
fair enough.
I can tell you from going
Yeah.
there,
That's a sweaty
I
place.
know it
That's
is
a
not enough
sweaty
to fry an
place.
egg. Yeah, it is. And they don't believe in air conditioning.
No,
Either that or
no.
my family's just can afford it. But
It's like,
it's
wait, how do
horrible
you
hot
live
there.
here? And they're like, what?
But it's glorious. Love the heat.
That was a life-changing experience for me because I was actually born there, but brought back up here when I was 1.
Yeah.
And to go back down there and at 6:30 a.m. hear a shotgun blast go off, or what that was, and get told that it's my grandmother getting dinner.
Yeah. Alert! Alert!
Come
It's
on
dinner
in,
time.
boys! Time to eat!
Yeah. When you're getting buckshot out of your chicken at 5 o'clock at night, it's really not
Woo! Johnny Boy with a
really opens your eyes to things.
52.448. Very nicely done. Right, it's like
Nasty right there,
Back
then.
to the Future 3, where he goes to the
Yeah.
Wild Wild West and he has to
Yes.
eat around the buckshot and the quail.
In case you and I were thinking the same thing. I was thinking about that scene as well, where he's spitting out the buckshot and like, oh, okay.
And the water's all brown. Johnny Boy continuing to improve.
Down here probably wondering, like, what the heck are these guys talking about right now?
Buckshot and
I don't know, but
chicken.
I'm looking at I'm watching Nasty right now, and I'm gonna call him Booty Sweat. I just can't help it. It's just gonna stick. It's gonna be in my brain.
And the best part is, you know what's nasty? Booty sweat. It makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. I see what he was doing. Like, I got the joke. It's nasty, but it's booty sweat.
I can't.
Seem to remember that Nasty used to be a Mustang driver. Nasty, man, what you doing, dude?
Mustangs aren't an option in this race.
Oh, yeah,
That's what he's doing.
There's that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not as active as I'd like to be. Working
Let it go,
everything,
Chuck.
so-
Let it go.
Let go.
Yeah, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go.
Typical Ford logic.
Yeah, the Ford logic. America!
Well, why aren't you in that? We're not allowed. But why aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Does not compute.
I don't know. Me and Chuck had some good-natured battles going
Yes.
back and forth in Discord. We're sitting there making dinner, and I'm telling my girlfriend what we're saying back and forth. I'm like, I got another comeback, but I'm leaving it in the chamber until he says something good.
That was definitely a good time. Eating jabs. Only good fun. Yeah.
There were a lot of Mustangs at Daytona, especially in the Michelin Pilot, the GT4s. There were a bunch of GT4 Mustangs.
Yeah, I caught some of that.
That's
once again,
always
trying
a
to
great
expand my
race.
horizons. Trying to expand my horizons as a race fan. Getting into that pilot challenge and what is it, the BMW branded series.
Yep.
Um,
WEC does
the
a
IMSA
Mustang
and everything.
challenge as well. That's really good. But it was good because the Michelin Pilot's fun because it's got the TCR cars. One of those cars we're getting, the Elantra N. Very excited for that TCR car coming to the game. Then it's the Civic Type R, and then a hot hatch that I'm not familiar with the brand. It's not something we get here in the States. So it's the TCR cars, then it's GT4. So Supra, Mustang, I believe there's the Porsche Caymans, some Astons, and a few McLaren, a few other GT4 cars, BMW. And they all race at the same time for 4 hours. And some of the faster TCR cars were gaining on the GT4 cars by the end. It was really exciting. Good improvement from Nasty there.
Hey, Papa's in the lobby now. I just saw his chat come up, so maybe he's going to be qualifying next. The proprietor of this league.
The proprietor of Sandbag.
And Nasty is going to get another lap. So Johnny Boy's done at the 152.448. And Nasty able to push forward. And the Booty Sweat Mobile. But currently must be a bit too moist down there for him to improve on his time.
You had to use that word.
I know that you hate it. I love that word. You know what? One of my favorite things in the world that humans invented is a moist towelette.
Moist.
A moist towelette is one of my all-time favorite things in the world. And I hoard them. I have them in my car. I have them in my travel bags. Because I love a moist towelette.
Oh my god.
It's moist.
I thought you were going to tell me that you loved moist booty sweat, and that was
Well,
going to
sure.
be
I mean, who doesn't? But I'm talking about like niche things. That's like a generic thing. But a towelette is a niche thing. Everybody loves moist booty sweat. Like, science has proven that. Like that's obvious.
scientifically backed and TK's approved.
Moist booty sweat, TK's approved.
I'm not sure what dry booty sweat would actually be like.
Exactly. That's why we like the moist. Dry booty sweat. You need to go see a doctor. You need to go see a doctor if that is your symptom. Go see your doctor because that's not right. So on the booty sweat topic, we have Johnny Boy in P1 of this split with a 152.448. Things are getting out of hand here. And then just behind him, we have PHG Nasty with a 152.471. Oh.
I see what you did.
It's me. I'm sorry. I'm the distraction.
So now we do have Papa and S7R, Mr. Racing, as well as Speed Bump in the lobby. Yeah, we got about an hour left, Jorge. I mean, ideally, y'all get your butts in here and get it done, but yes.
It's going to show up at 10:59.
And I will close the lobby. It's not my choice. I'm not the lobby host, so. But if it was
for those of you who are watching, who are not part of our awesome community that we obviously like to have fun here, I'm about to share the channel for the proprietor of the PHG community and racing team, as well as the Gran Turismo PHG World Series down here in the chat. Check him out. Like and subscribe. Mask it.
And I will pin that in the chat so we can refer to it. Go check out Papa. He is a wonderful human being. I am grateful to have met him twice now and spent several days in uncomfortable positions where there was definitely booty sweat. So.
All right. Now we're just.
I mean, we were in Florida. I'm just saying.
Oh boy. Now we're just going into an area that just doesn't need to be talked about.
Here we go.
Hey, get that swamp.
What you guys do in the tent? Listen, I imagine the tent at Daytona is like Vegas. Okay, it's gotta stay.
I mean, I had a tent with my brother. I mean, we had our own situations. But when we were out walking around,
sounds worse.
when you're out walking around, trust me, it's moist.
Is that where all the fog came from?
That's where all the fog. It was all me. I just was walking around 24 hours, like, look at my fog. Appa rocking the same livery that we saw from Flux earlier.
He's like Pigpen from the Peanuts.
Yeah, exactly. but booty sweat.
Booty pen.
I'm surprised Papa didn't change his livery just in time for this qualifying session. He likes to change his livery multiple times.
Right.
And those of us that are trying to capture the liveries to put into graphics, that gets difficult.
Looks like he's slowing up, gonna let some drivers get through. Maybe he felt like Mr. Racing was a bit quicker.
And then the hard left-hander here. And then the dangerous chicane.
Danger zone!
Super easy to lose it through here. Screaming down the front stretch. And now
Wrapping
we
up their
start our
out laps.
qualification laps. This
Got a little bit of
tricky
distance
first
between each
sector
other,
right here.
but not very much.
And yeah, it's definitely a lot
Again, I
closer
go back to
than
my my previous comment about just giving space and being patient with when you launch for your qualification time. If you get this stacked up close to somebody, and run the risk of being held up, especially with slipstream turned off during qualifying. There's no real benefit, in my opinion, to run this close together.
Looks like Mr. Racing has pulled a gap on Papa, so he's got the faster pace. But yeah, speed bump. Papa, they got a little bit of space between them, so it's not dangerous yet. But
Mish down here in the chat talking about Letterkenny. How are you now? See if she responds or even heard me. Back on with the front stretch. Ooh, 150.926.
in the pits already.
Papa coming in lap 3.
With that early pit strat. From what I've seen, the
I
tire
really feel
wear
like you
isn't
come-
all that bad. You get 10 minutes through here. The tires aren't burned down.
No, not
matter of just getting
drastically,
all the
but it's
laps
enough
in.
where you actually. It's enough where you feel it.
I don't know how many times, for me personally, it's just getting into a rhythm. I get to a point where my tires are 2/3 gone, and I'm setting my fastest laps. But that might just be that it takes me a little longer to get into a rhythm. Every time I've tried to do the strat where you pit, get new tires on, it just throws me off. It never seems to work out. I understand the strategy. In theory, it should work. And for a lot of people, it does.
Yeah, I've never been good on tire strat, but because it's like you said, Sal, lot of things, it's like, it should work. This is how things work out on paper, but when it comes to actual race day or quali day times, everything kind of gets thrown off.
Yeah, for sure. Especially at this track. This is a different track. It throws different stuff at you. Speed bump improving there. It's like really, you got high speed corners, you got super low speed corners, and then you got crazy long straights. A lot of camber, a lot of off camber. You got walls, like
Elevation change.
Yep.
You've got at least two different spots on the track where you're cresting over a hill as you're either braking or turning that you have to be really careful. You know, one is just after the tunnel in the first sector, and then the second is that hill just before you get, you know, as you're going through the final sectors.
Yeah. This is one, again, that I prefer. I mean, this is a broken record. I prefer road cars a lot of times, but there's some tracks that I really do like the Group 3 cars, like Interlagos, Spa, Deep Forest. Like I like those a lot in the Group 3 cars, but this is one of the ones that in road cars I really enjoy a bit more. And maybe it's because of the height, like the not having to rely on downforce and just kind of flow with the car, whereas this one you got to pick your downforce moments, if you will, of as far as carrying.
Wasn't Trial Mountain the track they used when they first introduced those tuned road cars?
Yes.
That you had to choose from?
Yes. They did, and that was a lot of fun once you found it.
It was
right.
either 2 or 3 times here. Yeah, those were really fun races.
And so Shaggy says down in the chat, after these 3 drivers will start being eliminated.
Oh my goodness. We've hit the max numbers.
I'm tied.
See where Papa goes. Let's go PHG. Comes across the line. 50, 51.
Yeah, these will be
51.8. Solid time. Solid time.
Don't let him fool you. He can go faster.
Oh, I
He's
know he
sandbagging.
can. Oh, I know he can. You know, at one point I was faster than Papa. That's not the case anymore these days. He kicks my butt.
Well,
spin
I don't know.
you're
really fast in road cars, man.
Well, yeah, well, that's a different... I mean, when I'm talking about typical Gran Turismo, not Race A, I'm talking Group 3, Group 4, there was a point in time where I was confident I would beat him every time, and I moved away from that and have focused more on the road cars. And now I found a whole group of people in road cars that are 2 seconds faster than me. So then I'm slow there too.
And you know, that's kind of one of the things that I always have to qualify to people who aren't into our hobby is, you know, the successes and gains I've made in, you know, having raw pace in racing. I say, like, I'm usually, you know, 2 to 3 seconds behind the world's fastest in practice and qualifying. To your average Joe who's not into racing, they're like, oh wow, that's really good. But for those of us in the know, it's like
nope.
It's good, but that's an eternity.
Yep.
And
you might as well be parked on the side of the road at 2 seconds behind.
And an improve. No, he does not improve. Nor does Papa.
By the way, Pete, Mish, I'm disappointed you haven't responded with your with the Letterkenny reference. I says, how are you now?
My audio just dropped.
C-Dub's in the chat. Jorge has not qualified yet.
He is not. He is not. Mr. Racing improving on his time.
Oh,
Oh, Papa just
Papa
spun.
just lost it.
Oh no!
Let's watch his failure, shall we?
Let's watch the sandbagger sandbag.
Let's call it like it is. Oh.
Oh,
Interesting place to lose
Well,
it
I
right
saw it.
there.
I saw it. He was, well, you know what it was, is he went through that first sector, saw that he was like 7 seconds faster, and he was like, I just throw it right now.
I want to win my race.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the problem with getting too greedy on those curves is that you got a lot less grip in general than it does on the track proper. So, depending on the setup, you really have to bear in mind that, hey, I might end up losing traction. I don't know if that was netcode or if that was an actual...
It's hard to say in the lobbies. Was not able to improve. Speed bump is in the pits. Papa in the pits. So that is that round of qualifying in the books. So a 50.92. That puts Mr. Racing. Where does that put him, Sal?
P17 overall.
Oh, wow.
So right now, P14 is being held by Josh Moment with a 150.845. That is the split one cutoff.
That's insane.
150.845, you said? Wow.
Yep.
That's insane. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I mean, the difference between P8 to P18 is 0.3.
Split
Or
3,
P19
here I
is
come.
0.3.
Wow.
That's insane.
So we once again have some very close times. Still, the tightest we see is P20, 21, and 22 with a time of 151.005, 007, and 004. Those three.
Sal, will you take us through these three drivers and where that puts them overall?
Sure. So S7R Mr. Racing with a 150.962 puts him P17 overall provisionally. PHG Papa with his 151.805 puts him P40. And Speed Bump with a 152.117 puts him in P45. We have now had 58 drivers that have qualified. 56 will make the cut for splits 1 through 4. So unfortunately, we have seen our first 2 drivers eliminated in PHG Amarillo Dash and PHG Iron Fix QC. The time to beat is a 152.827 to make it into one of the top 4 splits for now. But as we see people joining the lobby, we've got McNaughty and Rowdy who will likely push those times down further.
Good to see.
My old buddy Rowdy.
I'm surprised to see McNaughty in the 296. He tends to favor that Lamborghini, but I'm excited.
I saw him practice with the Lambo. I saw him practicing with the Lambo, and then he kind of really wasn't setting the times. I don't think he wanted to set, and I saw him switch over to the 296 when the practice lobby I was in closed up, and I guess he decided to stay with it.
I see, and Root's also in here.
If I may, so yeah, that is quite the close qualification between, I think it was 1st through 18th or something we were talking about, but down here in the chat, K9 Racing Sim asks, when does quali end?
Whatever the last one he does before 10 p.m. Central. So
you got about an hour.
Got an hour, but so probably more like 50 minutes. So don't procrastinate.
Just send it, bro.
Just send it.
Do your best and send it.
We got Rowdy It's good to see Rowdy. He's been not MIA, but he has not been active recently due to just, you know, got things to do. And I'm happy to see Rowdy back in the mix. I know he's been a huge part of the PHG family in the early days.
Oh, he definitely has. Yeah, he definitely has. You know, he's definitely a busy guy. You know, done some real life racing on the dirt tracks, and now he's a farmer, to quote Jeremy Clarkson. So he's got a lot of other duties he needs to perform. But it's always great to see him out on the track and you know, hear his sage advice when it comes to racing, just like him and Shaggy. Good bits of information to glean from if you're looking to get faster.
For sure. I do want to know, I've had a lot of chatter in various chats. McNaughty, after this last season of NRL, you know, he's got a family and a full-time job, and he was like, I need to take a step back from the streaming side. I'm still going to keep racing, but I need a breather from streaming. So for those who have been wondering where McNaughty's been, he hasn't gone anywhere. He's still been participating in various leagues, but I don't think people understand how much work goes into what he does. And so he's taking a much-needed break to allow himself to spend some time with family. So good to see him here participating. Yeah. Happy to have him. I'm a big fan of the dude. Good to see him out here.
Who isn't a fan of him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Family comes first, always.
Yeah, he's got young kids. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say he's got young kids, and you know you got to be there for that, and that's good to see.
Right. And even from my end, you know, I'd be streaming a lot more and practicing a lot more, but I'm hanging out with my wife and just sitting there talking. That's premium. So, as awesome as racing is, nothing replaces family. Family always comes first.
Picking up a penalty.
Everybody's picking up penalties, man. So it looks like McNaughty will get the first representative time, as the other two drivers will have pens. We've seen some drivers hop in the pits early. What do you guys think about Rowdy and Root hopping in the pits?
I mean, it's definitely one of the strategies. I mean, like I said, that 296, and I don't know about the other cars, but the 296 just does not feel planted. Like when you're on your first out lap and that first lap after, it just doesn't feel planted. But that the second lap and a couple laps thereafter, even though the tires are worn down, it just feels better. And I think that's might be what they're trying to play into, is to have a little bit less greasiness and not as much booty sweat on the tires.
Not as much booty sweat. We don't need that moisture. We don't need that moisture. So Rowdy, listen.
Moisture bad in racing.
Rowdy, listen. Rowdy's in the pits. Root stayed out with a 52.9. McNaughty with a 151.7. Not a bad first lap, but I have a feeling all three of these drivers are going to be pushing the limits here. I know all these guys to be insanely faster than me. I'm not insanely fast, but I know these guys are faster than myself. I like the neon, very minimal look from Root. It's just a, you know, like a gunmetal body, and then just popping with the green. Y'all know me. I like them colors.
Yeah, all blacked out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see the proprietor in the chat. Papa, GG's and welcome. It's looking like numbers tonight. It's looking like numbers.
Looking like numbers.
We're gonna have to stick with that one for a while.
That Talon nailed it. Like, that was out of the park. Good joke. Good joke. As someone who appreciates comedy and improv, that was a solid one. Kind of like Leslie. I typed in your symptoms in the computer, and it says we have network connectivity problems. One of the best improv lines of all time. CMB.
Right, so we have a bit of a reset here. McNaughty and Root both in the pits, and Rowdy finishing out an out lap. So got a whole lap to go before we see some more times coming.
Rowdy out there.
Come on, Rowdy. Show them how it's done, buddy.
CMB in the chat got to spend a lot of time with CMB. We ran into each other a lot. They camped not too far away from us. He had some friends and his son. And the year before, we ran into him once or twice, but this year, I walked with him all the way into the grandstands at one point. It was good to hang out. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, really cool. He has a dope Subaru WRX that he takes on Road Atlanta and various tracks and does track days. And got some cool videos. So be sure to check them out.
Giving me nightmares talking about WRXs.
Chuck, if you're able to
awesome.
throw his channel up in there.
Who's that?
Sal. CMB.
Am I sub to CMB?
Well, you better. Somebody who can do it. You know what? We're gonna call upon Horn. I'm gonna put Horn of Plenty on the spot because he loves that. Let's see if Horn can do it.
Yeah, I don't see CMB. What's CMB's YouTube channel?
CMB 350.
All one word?
Horn said do what? Rowdy going purple now.
I'm on it.
But I just like watching people scramble. It's funny. There we go. Let's go. Click that link that Sal just put there. Give CMB a sub. If you want to watch a dope WRX fly around some real life racetracks, that's where you need to go.
I know I had an obscene amount of fun way back when in my younger years, throwing my 2008 Mustang GT around the Mid-Ohio Sports Car course as part of a performance driving experience for the Sports Car Club of America. That was a great time.
Well, I'm going to be missing most of Saturday's broadcast because I'm doing some heavy upgrades on my MX-5. I'm not quite to track day status, but I'm doing a lot of autocross, and I'm hoping to knock about 8 seconds off my time, as Rowdy is knocking off quite a bit of time on his lap.
There you go. Some Rowdy.
McNaughty's going to be the first across the line here. He's about to cross this sector. Is he improving? No, he is not. And a penalty for Root. See if we can catch that. Was that an early on penalty? It was an early on penalty.
Yeah, he's had that for a bit, but Rowdy just crossed the second sector. He is 1.4 tenths up going into the final sector.
So Rowdy could potentially get into the 150s here. And what do you, 20 seconds? It's not a lot of seconds.
Numbers.
Numbers, exactly.
Numbers.
McNaughty will definitely get across the line. McNaughty will start a fresh lap. And I don't think Rowdy's going to start a fresh lap. But will he improve?
Nope.
He does. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, over half a second.
I did not see that. Did y'all see that? Like, what?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
That's insane.
That puts him solidly into the top split provisionally.
And Root did get across the line. Root got across the line. McNaughty across the line. Let's see if we can catch Root's split time. Root is down. We'll hop on board with McNaughty. Yeah, CMB. I did 5 autocross events this last year, and then upgraded a bunch of parts. So hopefully this year will be good. It's a lot of fun. Y'all look up autocross in your area, because odds are you have it, and you can literally take your minivan, you can take your go-kart, like you can take your 1996 Honda Accord. Like, it's fun. Go do it if you can. I recommend it.
Actually been going down some rabbit holes to autocross my Focus ST.
Yeah,
when the
do
time
it.
comes right. That's gonna be a little bit. You know, I got some bills to pay and wanting to make sure I maximize my tire advantage.
Yeah.
And, you know, the various.
Ooh, McNaughty does improve.
Ooh.
51.1. I mean, like,
Yeah,
with not going all out, you're not going to be competitive. However, it's still fun. Like, my tires were shot last year, and I just went and did it just cause. So, Salamander,
and,
you got everything on deck.
Teaches you great.
Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just
So,
Good, Sal. I'll talk after.
all right. So first place in this split was PHG Rowdy with a 150.651. Great time, puts him P8 overall on our speed chart. McNaughty in P2 with a 151.188 puts him P28, right on the bubble for split 2.
Wow.
And PHG Root with a 152.020 puts him provisionally P44. Once again, there are 56 slots available. We have had 62 drivers qualify. So unfortunately, we have seen 5 eliminated already.
That's wild. Chuck,
Got a solid 3 minutes.
Yeah, what were you saying about the autocross?
Oh yeah, just talking about autocross. I mean, even without being competitive, it teaches you Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry. Thank you. It teaches you car control.
Yep.
And how to handle your car in an emergency situation, and you just so happen to be having fun while you're doing it.
Yep, exactly.
Like the whole thing of when you've got a big parking lot full of snow and trying to teach your kid or your niece or your nephew how to recover from a skid.
Yep.
Right. So that's one of the boons of autocross is it has multiple applications.
Yep. And it's so much.
Jorge back in the lobby.
All right, let's go, Jorge Senior. He came and he went, and now he sees the Schwartz is as long as mine, Lone Star.
We've got another Alpha 4C in this particular split. So we've got an Alpha, the 296, and the Huracan. So 3 different cars in this.
Woo! Quick out the gates, Jorge. He wants it done. He wants it done.
Oh, he's just going straight for ludicrous speed.
Ship for ludicrous speed.
Knowing him, though, he's definitely going to go plaid.
As long as we're not surrounded by a-holes.
We've had 2 drivers that have gotten into 149 territory. Be interested to see if Jorge, we know, is one of those that could be one of our top times. See if he can also break into that 149 range.
Look at all
I don't
the-
really think it's a question of if. I think it's just going to be a question of which lap he does it on.
Right, the first one, probably.
First one, last one, who knows?
Coming down into the Banky Boy for this track. It's just a pleasure to watch this guy run. How fast he is.
He kind of came out of nowhere too. Like all of a sudden, Jorge Senior was just here. Like I remember, I hadn't heard anything PHG wise. He showed up in some random lobbies, like my Tuesday night lobbies. We were using some random road cars, and he annihilated everyone. And we were like, "Who is this Jorge?" And then he showed up in the PHG, and it was like, "Oh gosh, this guy is like on another level."
Right? The alien of aliens.
What I do like about last season, it was pretty much Jorge show, and I think this season with having more drivers that are up on his level, really getting him to experience a lot of booty sweat this season.
Mm-hmm. That might be the theme.
The last season he did. The last season he did have Bo Bagito. He was going back and forth with him for a number of races.
Ooh.
But you're right. I mean, season 3 has been off the chain as far as driver talent. I saw that we had Mullet put in a quality time yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, with KP Wilcox and Wid, I mean, we've got some fast drivers in this league now, and it's made it really exciting.
Well, and currently in P1 we have Rider 15. Like, I didn't even know who this person was.
That's a new person.
Yeah, they've come in and said, "Hey, what's up? Let's go." But yeah, Mullet, the Truth. I mean, Hovercraft, the S7R showing up big. S7R showing up big. Good to see.
Well, and I think I saw in the game lobby, I saw Boku had shown up briefly.
Oh, yeah.
Dropped out. So that's another Goat Instinct driver who may be setting a quali lap here within the next 40 minutes.
Yeah, it would be nice to see the GIs in there. Boku, we know what he's capable of. Jorge across the line. Oh, are you kidding me? His first lap? His first lap? No.
That's nuts, bro.
Rude. So we'll keep an eye on that.
He's gonna touch 149s. Almost guarantee it.
Oh, he's gonna do more than touch it.
Jorge.
He's gonna do more than touch
He's
it.
gonna reach out and grab it.
Uh-huh. And already
Joe was
purple.
saying in the chat, a 49.5 was his prediction. That might actually be a bit high.
Jorge, teach me your ways. Go to the GTWS, please, and rep PHG.
Steven Sills did not have a great first lap, but he is 1.2 seconds up after the first sector. So definitely fixed something that went wrong on that first hot lap. I like that
Jorge,
classic livery that
310.
Jorge's got going on there. A very classic look.
He's already gunning right now for a 149.7.
Oh, Lord. And as he pulls to the right here, through the chicane. Nice looking line. Do it.
Woo! 49.6.
Oh, Lord.
Forget your 49.7. Forget your 49.7. That's a 49.6, boy. That's P1.
I'm
That's
just gonna go
insane.
in early retirement.
I don't even want to play. I don't even like this game. I don't even like this game. That's Jersey right now. Jersey's like, I didn't even want to do it.
No, nope, not at all. I'm glad I'm not in top split anymore. This is what I gotta try and chase down. You know how sore my hands get trying to keep up with that?
At this point, you weren't invited to split.
Look at this. It's just all gone rapid.
It's unnecessary. It's what it is. Like, nobody asked for this.
Unnecessary speedness.
Like, this is rude. This is just rude.
Everybody needs a new hobby.
I had some insanely spicy chicken in Colorado of all places. But they like warned you and stuff, and I had it and I was like, this is rude. Like, this is an irresponsible level of spice, which for me is like really spicy. And I was just like, that's
TKs, this is
uncalled for.
This is one of those things where you and I can have some fun on, man. But just give me more spice, spicy, please.
Yeah, I want it, but let me tell you, sometimes it goes to the point where you're like, whoever did this did not think about the legal repercussions of what you did, of what you have done.
Said if you guys ever get a chance to visit a quick steak and lube, or if anybody happens to come to Cincinnati, I can take you to one here locally. Yeah, they've got their triple atomic wings.
Nice.
And oh my goodness, they're like,
We had a quick steak and lube here, but it closed down.
Last time I was in Cincinnati, it was a small pizza joint, but they had some wings that they weren't like insanely spicy, but they were very spicy and very good. Like, the flavor was really, really good. I'm a big fan of Ohio's. I can't remember, but
the pizza joint?
I can't remember. It was a while back, but I've never been disappointed when it comes to hot chicken and stuff like that. And Ohio knows what's up. They know what's up for sure.
TK,
It's like Jorge's just gonna sit it out in the pit.
Oh shoot! What? Jorge, what now?
He's just gonna sit it out in the pit. He's just chilling.
He's happy.
Like, one and done.
He knows nobody's gonna beat it.
Oh well, TK, you ever find yourself up here coming through Cincinnati, Ohio area, let me know.
Oh, for
Hang
sure.
out.
I was going there for a while because of a tattoo artist that's in Cincinnati, but I haven't.
It happened to be B-listic.
No.
Okay.
But I
They're
also
the guys who did my tattoo.
I do enjoy Brian Ames. He's a Cincinnati boy.
Oh yeah, the super spicy guy. I'm stuck to him too.
He's also a skateboarder from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he does a bunch of spicy stuff. But yeah, I stayed downtown in Cincy, went to all the cool spots, a lot of great parks there in Cincinnati. Went the one on top of the big hill where you get to see the whole city.
Oh yeah.
And then the one along the river was really nice.
Yeah, there's some good parks out here.
And then I would go to Columbus a lot for work, Ohio, which is not too far, but yeah. That's where I tasted some of the best fried chicken I've ever had. Columbus, Ohio, they know what's up when it comes to fried chicken.
Coming down around to the wall. Oh, Yep. All right, so down through the dangerous section here, or the second most dangerous section in my opinion, and then the hard left, downhill into uphill.
Oh,
Hard hairpin here, onto the front stretch. Best to see.
Well, how about that?
yeah. How about that?
Everybody got their times in the first half of qualifying and just weren't able to improve beyond that. I think we all know Jorge could have. When he dove into the pit, I was thinking, up, fresh tires, we're going for some more time. Then he decided just to park it and be done with it.
Go get some ice cream. Enjoy.
I think he heard
Yeah, I'd be
TK
done with it
saying how
too.
rude
I
it
mean,
was and decided he would.
He's like, I don't want to be rude. I'm sorry. So where does this put everybody, Sal?
All right, so Jorge with his 149.631 provisionally is P1 of all 64 drivers. PHG Ecstasy with his 151.920 is provisionally P44. And Steven Sills with his 152.930 unfortunately is P63, so will not be making the cut.
All
The
right.
current cutoff for driver 56 is BHR's Fernando with a 152.452. So that is the time to beat to have a chance to race this Friday or Saturday.
Wow. And we got some heavy hitters entering the lobby with Sheldologist and Mr. Casual, both top-notch drivers. So I imagine that it will go in the way of them making it and some other drivers losing out.
I'm definitely interested to see what split Shell ends up in because I had read in the Discord that if you do bump into him during a race, it is an extra 5 points.
Oh, nice. Maybe I should have qualified.
I'm hoping that I end up in his split because I will be bumping him every lap.
You know, I actually am. I had initially said I wasn't going to do any races this season, but the WRX versus Lancer Evo race, I am intrigued, and I may have to participate just in one race.
Just think about how much better you're going to do just switching back into actual race cars from road cars.
Exactly.
Like you're handling road cars with no grip, and you got it, man. I think you should do it.
I appreciate that encouragement. And Mr. Casual, Sheldologist, not taking any time. And let's be honest, this Ferrari, a little bit overkill on the headlights. Like, what are we doing? Are you a rally car? What are you doing?
Will say that Ferrari is built for endurance racing at night.
Yep. That's fair. That
does make sense.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry you cut out there. What was that?
Oh, I said you're right.
Oh, that's right. You did. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Burn! Burn! That was good. You got me.
Sorry, what was that? Say that into my good ear.
No. Mr. Casual.
Say what?
In the Hot Wheels mobile.
These guys also not giving each other a lot of space, but I have a feeling they're going to run fairly similar pace. So
Yeah. It looks like they're moving very similarly. You know, casual on controller, Sheldologist on the wheel. Fun comparison to see here.
just realized the back of Mr. Casual's Huracan says Pontiac.
Pontiac?
It does say
Wait.
Pontiac.
Wow.
Pontiac Hot Wheels on a Huracan.
Oh.
Miss
Blasphemy.
Pontiacs.
It does say Grand Prix on the front, so must be a NASCAR throwback.
Yeah.
Definitely Miss Pontiac as a manufacturer.
Red Lobster. Get those butter
Oh,
biscuits.
is that a?
Oh, I love me some Red Lobster.
It's got the Hot Wheels logo, but I think around the 44. I think that's what is that? That's Quaker State, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely a NASCAR inspired. So first lap across the line, Sheldologist with a 51, 52, 51.7, and Mr. Casual with a 51.114. All right, these guys are well in the mix.
Yeah, that 51.114 is provisionally 27th overall. That is the bottom of Split 2. That's how tight these
Wow.
times have gotten.
That's insane.
And Sheldologist 51.749 is P44.
And he just went
I believe
purple.
that is Split 3 time. But yes, these guys will both improve.
Yeah, especially as the gas tanks run down and they do the tire swaps in the middle of quali.
Just while we wait for this to finish, I mean, P22 to P47 is all within 1 second. That's 25 drivers within 1 second.
So Sheldo's half a second up. Still not going to put him at Mr. Casual's pace, but going to be a huge improvement. That's insane.
See what he can do in the final sector here. You know, this final chicane can make or break your lap.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing.
And Casual goes into the
Kind of a-
pits.
Kind of a weird chicane too. Like it's hard to find
I hate it.
a good line through that chicane.
The first part,
Like, how do I navigate it?
holy cow, I did not see that coming.
Under a 51.
Yeah,
Oh,
50.9 from Sheldo, so big improvement.
Boom, off of the grass. Oh, hopefully you don't lose it. Dirty tires. Oh, squirrely out there.
Yeah, so Sheldo just went from being in Split 3 to the top of Split 2.
Wow. Just like that.
Wow.
So maybe Shell comes into the pits on this lap. He's already on a not so great lap. Mr. Casual coming out of the pits at the moment. So the battle is on. This is going to be a pretty tight race for qualifying. We've seen it kind of spread out, but this is looking like a good battle.
Yeah, we mentioned early on that these guys had fairly similar pace. They're only 2/10 off of each other so far. As Mr. Casual's about to approach the second time check. See how this lap is going for him.
He's currently on his out.
Oh, he's on an out
Yeah.
lap.
But Sheldo in the pits like we predicted. So this will put Casual. They might come out right around the same time, which should be interesting.
Yeah, Mr. Casual's going to have 2 hot laps to go. If he stays out, Sheldo will get 1 more hot lap.
So again, we got 31 people watching. Gonna drop the link to our Discord down here in the chat. Let's have some game. Come hang out. All sorts of stuff we can talk about. Other games, movies, TV shows.
And we can see here Casual coming out just ahead of Sheldo here.
Yeah, Sheldo had parked it at the end of the road to let Casual go by. I hope that doesn't cost him his 1 hot lap.
Indeed, but good
It's
sportsmanship.
going to be real close.
Yeah, as Chuck was saying, the Papa's House of Game Discord, lots of great stuff there. Click that link. Enjoy yourself. Also pinned in the chat is the PHG World Series link. Feel free to click on that. We'd love to have you be a part of it. Also, if you don't mind liking and subscribing to this here stream and channel, I, T-Case, would greatly appreciate it. Good to see this many people showing up for a qualifying session during the week. That just shows what we're going to see Friday and Saturday. Going to be really good.
Casual up 2/10 into the final sector. This could be a big one.
He wants to be in top split.
He's going to have to knock off a couple more tenths to do that.
Yep. He wants it though. And he's going to get 1 more lap after this one. I believe in
It's
you,
crazy.
Cash.
It's crazy how much in racing in general things just come down to tenths of a second.
Ooh, Lordy.
Oh, my
Cash,
goodness.
whoa. 50.6.
Looks like Sheldologist just made it. But Mr. Casual, that puts him provisionally P11. That is top split.
Keep it
The
track.
time to get into top split is Moose's 150.776. If Sheldo can knock 1 1/4 tenths off, could possibly make it into top split. Just 1 1/4 tenth.
Casual not up. Oh, Sheldo not up. Casual, he
No.
is done. Casual back in the pits. Sheldo gonna throw everything he has at this.
Yeah, he's already a half a second down here. About that. Second. Be a tough one to make up.
Goes deep on the Mankey boy.
Ooh, almost into the wall there.
Yeah.
And that
He was
is
6
that.
tenths down
Yeah.
going to the final sector.
That
Still
is
a
that.
respectable time.
Wow, that was very competitive. Enjoyed watching that between these two drivers. Two good PHG affiliates here, being a part of it, and good to see them pushing it and giving it their all.
Again, to put things in perspective, Sheldologist with his 150.903, the cutoff for split 2 is a 151.078. And he's near the top of split 2.
And I see
So the
Ooh.
time difference between P15 and P28 is less than 3 tenths.
wow.
For
And
all of
Good
split.
lord.
I'm seeing in chat, Casual had never done better than a 50.9, and Sheldo had never gotten into the 50s. So they both had their very best lap of the week right there.
Turned it on at the right time. Good job, boys.
Very nicely
Yeah,
done.
Mr. Casual provisionally in P11. and Sheldologist provisionally in P18.
So
We are down to the last 20 minutes. There may be 2 more qualifying sessions. Anybody who's been waiting is going to want to get in soon.
You said cut off the tail end of split 2 was what now?
Split 2, P28 is Fast Cougar with a 151.078.
Trying to remember what I even had. I know
You
it's
were
right
a
there.
151.019. You are in P27.
Oh,
Oh, what? Hold on there.
all right. No, it can't. 2 more people faster than the first or second split here, and I'm gonna get bumped to third. Oh man, knew it was coming though.
Mr. Casual says if he makes top split, he can retire, right?
Right?
Like, I won, right? I won. Okay, that's enough.
Retire the champion. Best way to be.
Strict 9 gonna run a solo sesh.
Yeah, there's likely only going to be 1 more session, so anybody waiting needs to get in here soon. We have had 66 drivers qualify. Strict 9 will be the 67th. 3 more would put us to 70 drivers.
Shout out to Shags for putting all this together. He is a master crafter when it comes to good race combos.
Absolutely. Shaggy puts in a lot of work, not only getting prepared for the season, but he runs every one of these lobbies. So Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, 3 hours each time, plus both race days. A lot of hours on the PS5.
One of the things we talked about at Daytona while sitting around the campfire is, as you can imagine, a bunch of GT7 players and streamers sitting around. That's all we're going to talk about. Is when you first look at these combos at a glance that Shaggy has put together in all 3 seasons, it doesn't look like anything different than what we get, right? It's like, well, a Group 3 car at Trial Mountain, big whoop. But when you look at the strategy involved, the fuel, the refuel, the tires, the number of laps, then it all comes together. And that's how we've had these amazing races where it comes down to the last lap. And that's where, like, a lot of people are like, well, what is he doing that's different? Well, at first glance, you might not see it, but when you watch these races, and I encourage everybody to go back and watch previous races as well as continue to watch the ones coming up, the strategy, it comes down to the end of the race every single time.
Yeah, man, I will say last event, round 2 at Daytona.
Yeah, oh my God.
Had your stereotypical last lap drama unfold, much like you would see in a real life race. I mean, it was hard fought battle for 2-3 laps, leading and culminating in the final lap, where people were pushing it to the absolute limit, and led to some drama. I mean, no malice or anything, just good hard racing.
Hard racing,
really
hard
fun to
racing.
watch.
Yep, I agree.
Oh yeah.
Definitely threw me for a loop, especially when the qualifying sessions are different. The settings are different than the race setting. So I had ran practice lap after practice lap, seeing how far my tires was going to go, fuel, and I get out and run the race, think I have more than enough fuel to make it the last 10 laps, and I don't, because there has to be a hurricane force headwind
Yep.
run out of fuel just coming out of the last turn onto the front stretch and ended up losing 5 positions because of that. So yeah, definitely on with Shaggy's combos, just throwing a wrench in there somewhere.
So 52.152 from Strychnine to start with, but he's got plenty laps left to go. I like his very plain and simple Ferrari there.
Yeah,
That does get him provisionally just inside the cut. That puts him P54. Plenty of qualifying left to go, though.
Yeah, I saw Papa Oso hopped in the lobby. So we got a few more drivers wanting to get this last session in.
And those FAF guys, they like to come in last minute. We saw a few of them earlier tonight.
Yeah, we did.
And we know Papa Oso's fast. He could threaten to be in top split.
While we watch Strychnine, I figured we kind of haven't talked too much about it, but we have some sponsors. 40 Racewear, we got Lithograph Comics, we got Vex Graphic Design, and we got the Mist Chronicles. I have all the links to our sponsors in the description, so please look at the description, check out our sponsors, give them a follow, a sub, whatever it is you do on the internet. And big thanks to all of them. Very cool. Love to have you on board.
Yeah, I know the 40 Racewear. I've been thinking about picking up a set of their. Anybody who watches my channel knows I like to go karting every now and again, and there's, I think, an option with their products where it's like a sim racing and karting glove.
Oh, nice.
Something like that. I remember seeing. Thinking about picking up one of those.
Chuck, where do you go karting? What is it? Is it Andretti's? Is it?
It's a place called Full Throttle Indoor Karting.
Okay.
So it's like an adrenaline park, right?
Yeah.
It's got karting, it's got a rage room, it's got paintball, it's got quite a few different things you can go and do. But obviously, me being the race head that I am, you buy a pass to do whatever you want all day or for a few hours.
Yeah.
And I'm on the track.
That's cool.
The whole time.
Yeah, we have K1 Speed, which is the electric karts, and then we have an Andretti's, which is gas karts. But yeah, I've watched several of your videos in karting, and it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great time.
That's why you really need to get into the autocross with your Focus.
Oh yeah,
you really do. You'll love it.
I really want to. I
really want to. If you're able to, like, you can look on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, look for a second set of wheels and tires, just so you're not tearing up your daily tires. And just
oh yeah, I'm way ahead of you on that.
Yeah.
I got bored at work a couple days ago and was looking up allowable tires through the SCCA that I could potentially use in a set of wheels. It's in my brain housing unit.
Right.
I just need to.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
For the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
To be able to do it, safely. I mean, I love driving my ST, shall I say, spiritedly, but it is still under warranty. So
right.
I need something to get me to and from work.
Yep. I understand.
So you got legs for it. You don't need to.
Again?
You'll be fine. You got legs. You don't need the car. You'll be fine.
No, what you should have said, if you had something other than a Ford, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
This is true.
Burn!
All over all of us. I will fight you all.
This is true. Never have truer words been spoken.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like you're
racing, you would fastest on race day or first on race day.
Or found on road dead.
I will fight you, Sal.
It's on.
You would lose.
It's on.
You would lose.
Round one, fight.
Well,
The problem is that
I get-
Chuck here actually owns a Mustang. I don't own a Camaro or a Vet yet.
Right?
notice
I
the
used
keyword
to.
he's using. Yet.
I had a Corvette. I had a Camaro back in the day, but I had to get rid of that a long time ago.
Coming down onto the front stretch here, strict 9. We're down.
See what he's going to get here. He's going to have one more shot at it.
Yeah, until he hasn't pitted, he's just gone straight through. Close to his original time.
He's been fairly consistent. He's had 3 laps, all within like a tenth of a second.
Around about this tire wear time is when you look down to the bottom left. Oh yeah,
It's probably going to be a
you
pen.
Start to see a lot of, start to see your times fall off.
No pen on that. So
No pen, just loss in time. Yeah. Big
Big
loss
loss
in
in
time.
time.
Yeah.
second down.
Oof.
I'm like, I want to change to another car,
Oh,
but
no.
unfortunately, this is the only car on track.
Well, it looks like that 52-152 is going to be his time. Again, that's provisionally P54, so he has just made just made the cut. It's a matter of how many drivers we're going to have in this final qualifying session. Saw Papa Oso join. Did we see anybody else? Oh, Jimmy K9 also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jimmy K9. So them fat boys in the building. They faffing it. What they do. I'm liking the sporadic bursts of non-296s in the qualifying. There's not a lot, but we got some Huracans mixing in there, some 4Cs mixing in there. I like to see it. And that will
K9
play out
not,
in
run
the
this
strategy.
season?
What was that?
Has Jimmy K9 not run this season? I don't see him on the list.
I don't think so.
Might be his first run this
Yeah,
season.
I think so. I haven't noticed him, but I have
Interesting.
missed a couple races. So
These big long straights, I'm surprised I'm not seeing some more AMG or Fords.
well, because
Interesting.
they have to be
They've got a lot of-
Italian, Italian only.
I thought we already covered this.
Italian.
Yeah. I don't
Sorry,
think Ford
I'm
makes a
tired.
Mustang.
A Mustang. Oh, you haven't
A
seen the
Mustang.
AMG.
Sorry, I'm tired.
The BMW.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
Goodness me, as casual would say.
Yeah.
The Mustang, it's so fragile. That's how you know it must be Italian.
Fragile. It must be Italian. It's a major award.
It's a major award. Yeah,
It's a major award. Turn all the lights out. Turn. Oh, you used up all the glue on purpose.
I guess
Oh,
Jimmy
God, I need
K9
to
not
watch that
running.
movie again. Oh, goodness.
Jimmy says he's ready, but he's not readied up. It's going to make it hard.
Yeah,
to
you
call.
gotta,
Ready up,
hit the green
K9.
check mark, Jimmy.
There we go.
Oh, no.
We got a Huracan and a Ferrari.
Bye-bye.
Ferrari.
Let's get
It's a
it.
Mustang.
Mustang, huh?
I guess that's what they call a spaghetti western.
Oh my God.
I nailed it. Come on. I'm good at this game.
Oh,
I'm good at this game.
I'm good at this game.
Okay, then revolve slot.
Papa Oso representing Argentina. I love to see it. Apparently, the steaks out of Argentina are just really good.
Looking in the chat, it appears that Rick Shear is experiencing some booty sweat.
Ooh.
Booty
That
sweat.
these two could break his and Moose Hart and drop them out of top split.
On a
So
scale
they're
of
sweating this one.
on a scale of 1 to moist, how moist are we?
Super moist.
Like, are we like really moist? Or are we like, this is all right?
No, well,
Nobody's
if these
gonna
two guys
know.
are faster than a 151, I get bumped all the way to third split. So, you know, I'm going to be a little biased here.
Hector knows the moisture. He was just waiting for some for some meat. He had his buns ready to go. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Check out my shorts. You'll know.
that also
Check
seems
out your
odd.
shorts.
He was just waiting for the beat. I can't.
See, Hector gets it. He knows. He was there.
Yeah, we're all behind you on this one.
That was good. That was good, Sal. You nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
Oh man, what have I gotten into with this?
Everybody's so
you know
quick
what? I'm
on the
gonna go back
draw.
to watching.
Oh, is that a Dodge Demon decal I see?
Yeah, that's
right
a
there
little
on the side of-
blasphemous, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, come on. America.
Papa Oso starting. Jimmy K9 in the Ferrari.
Loving that Jimmy K9 livery.
Pepsi.
Makes me think of the Dragon Speed when they were in Ferrari last year.
Yeah.
Gives me those Dragon Speed vibes. Love seeing them in Corvette.
Wait a minute. So there's a demon on the.
Yeah, see right there? Over the
It is.
rear.
Yeah, Dodge Demon decal.
It's a Lamborghini.
It's a Lamber. Wait a minute.
Lamborghini.
Hold up.
Yeah, see right there.
Right in front of the back tire.
I mean, a T-Case logo would have
Lamborghini.
looked better, but just saying.
I'm just saying it's blasphemous. It's not American muscle car.
Why? At least that car can turn. Demon can't.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That whine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
in-game
just
sound
the
just
sound
doesn't
that's just
seem
the
right.
sound that it makes before
Before it
the sound that the car makes
explodes.
before the pistons launch to the moon.
And Dodge is like, yeah, that's
I-
not covered. Sorry.
Yeah.
As someone who works in the used car industry, I stay away from Dodge.
No,
I
I've
thought
heard
you
the same
bought
thing.
Dodge all the time.
The
Why do I
Dodge.
feel like I've...
Go
Oh,
ahead.
there's a 150.7.
Wow. Papa Oso coming in hot.
Yeah.
Jimmy K9 in the pits.
Well, so that
Yeah.
bumps Moose, but Rick Shear is safe by 1/100th of a second.
Los Caliente.
So there's a warning shot.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh,
Yeah, see,
big
Sal,
warning
man-
shot.
Like I was telling you, Sal, like I was telling you, my headphones are starting to give that battery low signal again, but I don't think they're low. If I do cut out, try to make it back.
We wish you the best.
Well, this may be the last session of the night.
Thank you for joining
Well, you know
us,
what it is,
Jersey.
it's like, listen, my headphones are just really moist right now.
It's what happens when that booty sweat gets to popping. Your headphones start failing. It's what happens. We all know it. We've all been there.
Just something about electronics and booty sweat just don't go together.
Don't go together. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
Apparently, ear sweat is more toxic.
Your ears sweat? Never had my ears.
What? You haven't had spicy enough food. My ears sweat all the
That's true.
time.
I stay away from.
Yeah.
I stay away from spicy food like it's the plague.
My ears be sweating. My ears be sweating.
Oh.
Let's see what happens
You
here
go,
as he
Papa
comes across
Oso.
the line. Let's get it, Papa Oso. Oh!
He had it. He was purple
Oh, my
after
goodness.
the second sector. Lost it in the third sector. He has a chance to pit and give it one more shot or just keep going.
Well, Jersey, if we lose you, you are always welcome here. We'd love to have you in the booth. Your perspective is excellent because you are stupid fast. And thank you for being here.
What are you talking about?
100%.
Stupid fast. I'm about to get bumped into third split.
Yeah,
I ain't fast.
exactly. That means all these other people are crazy fast.
Yeah, and it just goes to
Oh.
show how fast the PHG community is as a whole. It's just, man, we got some fast people.
Now, what is it? We got our 49.6 from Jorge down to a 52.1 is the split 4 cutoff.
Okay, so how much of
So that's
a time is
2.5 seconds.
I mean, I feel like that's impressive.
2.5 seconds from
split
top
one
to
to
bottom
split
across
4?
56 drivers.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Yeah. Some fast dudes and dudettes.
Indeed.
Well, and the heartbreaker is going to be, depending on if Jimmy K9 can set a fast enough time to qualify, that would bump T-Rex Arms out, and he would have been bumped out by 1/1000th of a second from Strychnine. Because right now, Strychnine is in
Of a
55th
second.
with a 152.152, and T-Rex Arms is in 56th with a 152.153.
While watching down there in the chat, we're talking thousandths of a second. My goodness.
Right, so
That's
Jimmy
right,
K9
Tim.
about to set his first hot lap. See where he's at. He'll get one more. He's gonna have to improve on that.
So an outlap here for Papa Oso.
Yeah, he should make it around.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh,
Oh no!
so that is likely going to save T-Rex Arms. Will stay
too
in
much.
56th
Yeah, too much
place.
grass.
Saved me, staying split
Too
two.
much curb. Once again, like I was saying earlier, that first sector, not very careful, you're gonna end up sending yourself into the wall.
Papa Oso will get one more hot lap. That will end our qualifier. He has qualified into split 1, P14. So this is just to solidify it in case somebody comes in last minute that Shaggy's feeling nice and will allow to qualify.
Don't feel nice, Shaggy.
Yeah. What do you mean? Rules is rules.
Just look down. Have some boundaries.
I'm just thinking about the pizza I want to put in the oven.
Oh man.
I'm being selfish.
Dang it,
You waited?
son of a...
You waited? I was eating an hour or so ago while we were broadcasting. I ordered myself some Chinese.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I guess Chinese.
Tell me about this
Yeah,
order.
I got me some standard just beef and broccoli, and then got me some shrimp lo mein, a little bit of fried dumplings,
Well,
but so I got
you
some
win.
leftovers for tomorrow.
You win. You win. Forget qualifying. You won on dinner.
Yeah, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna have to go cook
This
some
Chinese
pizza
place
rolls
that
once we wrap this up.
I
this
think
Chinese
they
place that's around the corner from me still has 1990s pricing too.
Hell yeah.
me and TKs can appreciate each other when it comes to
Oh,
spicy Asian
he's
food.
back purple.
Indeed, we're looking at a good improvement from Papa Oso. 150.749, but he is improving. Can he get this final little bit of left and then a nice little bit of straight into the worst chicane in the game, in my humble opinion? Give me
I don't know. I think
Fuji.
the Catalunya chicane is worse.
Give me Catalunya. I don't like this. It's
Give me
that
gas on
wall.
that
Little
Lamborghini.
tap on the wall.
It's that wall right there that I
That
don't
was my
like.
code.
All right, this is for bragging rights.
Papa Oso across the line, and he improves.
Ooh.
Ver, ver, ver.
With a wall tap.
So that little improvement bumps him up 4 spots.
Wow. Wow. Papa Oso coming in hot. GG's.
So Rick Shear is safe. Keeps it in top split. Cotton Ballistics, I think I had seen in the Discord earlier today, hoping his time was going to make it, and it did. He is P13. Mr. Casual P12.
Looks like the Lamborghini is very fast.
Lamborghini.
Very impressive. So we got like, holy cow. So how many
So let's
drivers
run
didn't
through.
make it?
Well, let's see. So we had 56 make it, and we had 69 qualify. So that's 12 that don't make it.
Wow. Wow.
Ow.
Yeah, if we want to run through, so let's run through top split. We'll just do top split. A lot of new faces that we see in top split. So the talent pool continues to grow in the PHG World Series. So qualifying in P1, we saw Jorge drop that 149.631, one of only 3 drivers in the 149s. P2 is Ryder 15, brand new driver this in round 3 here. P3 is S7R Wid. We're all familiar with Wid. P4 is Q3 KP Wilcox. We're all familiar with him as well. Then in P5 we have Shred, who I think is new to the league. P6 is Goat Instinct's own Mullet, who we are familiar with, but is new to this season. And then in P7, Sector 7's The Truth Serum, followed right behind by Sector 7's Hovercraft. Both of them are new to the PHG World Series in Season 3. In P9, we have PHG Rowdy. P10 is PHG Raider. P11, Faf Papa Oso. P12, our own Mr. Casual. P13, Cotton Ballistics. And P14, PHG Rick Shear.
Wow.
That makes our top split
Wow.
for round 3.
Looking at that's insane, but looking at the drivers that are in second split, holy cow. This is insane.
In second split,
this is insane.
I won't go over the time. So we have Moose 21, Talon, FAF Wade, Josh Moment, Sheldologist, VPAPS, Left to Pass You, Mr. Racing, Depoy, C-Dubs, Jeffrey GT, 97YT, Stig Xander, PHG Flux, and PHG Jersey.
Wow.
In Split 2. Those are some big names in Split 2.
What? Jersey.
And there's only look at the qualifying times. It's literally only 0.02 of a second separating all of second split.
Oh man, everybody
Makes sense.
in splits 3 and 5 and 3 and 4 are like, thank goodness I don't have to deal with that nonsense. Because
Well, and I mean, Split 3 has some fast drivers too. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
S7R's Duke, Fast Cougar, McNaughty, J-Dog, Slowpoke Rods,
Yep.
Cornbread. These are all fast drivers as well.
wow, the
I
competition.
mean, heck, we're just talking about T-Rex arms just barely making the cut. He's no slouch.
Yeah, this is
And
amazing.
our own Leo, I didn't even notice that Leo had qualified yesterday in P51.
GG's.
Made it in the Lamborghini.
Wow. So we have, I'll be broadcasting the races Friday. We'll have splits 1 and 3. Salamander will be broadcasting splits 2 and 4 on Saturday. I mean, we have such great racing coming for y'all this weekend. The drivers will qualify again before the race. So this just puts them in the split. Once they're in the split, they can qualify again. It's going to be incredible. Big shout out 40 Racewear, Vex Graphic Design, Lithograph Comics, and the Mist Chronicles. Links are in the description. Check out Papa's House of Game pinned in chat. And I mean, this was a great night of qualifying. I had a lot of fun. We'll let everybody kind of close this out. We'll start with you, Salamander. Your thoughts of this here qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we are starting to see this as a regular thing now. Some really tight qualifying times across all the splits. We're seeing this as a bit of a Ferrari fest. I'd say well over half the drivers are driving the 296, but there are some smatterings of the Lamborghini Huracan and the Ferrari 458, and even a few of the Alfa Romeo 4Cs. So, yeah, this is gonna be a fun one to watch. It'll be interesting to see how things shake up when the draft is turned on. For qualifying here, the pre-qualifying to get into splits, there's no draft. So it's all individual. Once the draft is turned on, there's these long straightaways that could shake things up quite a bit. Some of these cars that maybe don't have the speed could pick that up. But yeah, I mean, really good qualifying session, fun one to watch. Again, drama to the end, waiting to see who makes it in the top split. So, glad to be here.
Indeed, and what you were saying, that the draft changes the strategy when it comes to fuel, because if you're in the draft, you're not burning as much fuel, so that's a huge thing. As a driver who is participating in the races, Jersey, what are your thoughts here after watching some of these aliens put down some times?
Well, I'm just glad I'm not in that top split. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm really not even looking forward to the second split, even though it looks like between like how close all the numbers are, second split, it's going to be really tight if nobody makes mistakes. I think that's really what it's going to come down to is who can stay the most consistent the longest of all of these laps. And I think that's where we're really going to see big changes in second and third split from what it looks like. And then I don't know. I'm curious because I don't see the Alfa Romeo in any of the other splits except for split 4. And I really want to see if that thing just comes out and just decimates in race time,
Right.
as opposed to qualifying time.
Right. Yeah, I think we will see that, but unfortunately, because of the qualifying time, we're not going to see it in that top spot. Chuck, as you've been observing, your thoughts here of what we've seen.
Oh, it's just been some great qualifying. How close all the splits are together. It's just amazing. We got a lot of fast drivers here in the PHG World Series. Unfortunately, I won't be able to probably catch the race as much as I can because I got to work this weekend. But yeah, going to be a great series of races.
Oh yeah. Well, that is all we have for you tonight, folks. Big thanks to T-Rex Arms, 3 months of Rainbow Leopard. P56, how y'all like them apples? Well done, T-Rex Arms, MF Wesley. We got races coming for y'all this Friday evening starting at 7 p.m. Central, Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Central. Click the link pinned in the chat. Get all the streams set up so you can be a part of this. It's a lot of fun. We have a great time. We're going to call it a night. I want to say again, thank you, everyone. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you for those who liked and subscribed. Thank you to Salamander, Mustang Chuck, and Jersey. Y'all are awesome. Jersey, you're welcome back anytime, my friend. And we're going to call it a night. So I'll go ahead and say later, y'all. And we'll catch you this weekend.
Yeah. 7 tracks, 7 chances. You blink, you're gone. This is the PHG World Series, Season 3. Strap in or get past. Lights on the gray, heart on red, foot down heavy, can't hear the dread. Ghosts in my mirrors, chasing my line. I carve that apex like I'm cutting through time. Rubber on curve, sparks in the dark. Every split second could tear you apart. Name on the banner, burned in the screen. I'm wide open, living on the lean. PHG World Series, Season 3, don't breathe. If you feel that fear, better turn that key and leave. We race on the edge, where the brave bleed speed. PHG World Series, only one crown, one king. Lap count climbing, hands don't shake. Draft on my tail, let them suffocate. I live for the moment, I scream loud. I serve that danger like a roaring crowd. Pit cool praying, hold that lid. I'm past praying, I just bleed speed. Glitch in the system, born off track. I don't chase victory, I drag it back. PHG World Series, Season 3, don't breathe. If you feel that fear, better turn that key and leave. We race on the edge, where the brave bleed speed. PHG World Series, only one crown, one king. Whoa. 3 laps left, 2 fists tight. 1 bad move, lights out, good night. Say my tag when the replays roll. I leave rubber scars on your digital soul. Yeah. 7 tracks, 7 chances. You blink, you're gone. This is the PHG World Series, Season 3. Strap in or get past. Lights on the gray, heart on red, foot down heavy, can't hear the dread. Ghosts in my mirrors, chasing my line. I carve that apex like I'm cutting through time. Rubber on curve, sparks in the dark. Every split second could tear you apart. Name on the banner, burned in the screen. I'm wide open, living on the lean. PHG World Series, Season 3, don't breathe. If you feel that fear, better turn that key and leave. We race on the edge. Series, only one crown, one king. Lap count climbing, hands don't shake. Draft on my tail, let them suffocate. I live for the moment, I scream loud. I serve that danger like a roaring crowd. Pit cool praying, hold that lid. I'm past praying, I just bleed speed. Glitch in the system, born off track. I don't chase victory, I drag it back. PHG World Series, Season 3, don't breathe. If you feel that fear, better turn that key and leave. We race on the edge.